Okay, so we should be here. We should be up and running now. Howdy dowdy, folks. Hit up the chat. Let me know if you can see me all right. Let me know if you can hear me okay. This is always everyone's favorite part of the stream. It says I'm alive. Says I'm going okay. Not really seeing anything happening here. Let me check this. Okay. Let's see. Hey, there are those comments. Hey, how's it going, folks? Hey there. Hey, so, y'all, you can hear me, you can see me. Okay, that's good to see. Good to see. That's what we were hoping for. Apologies. Let me just get some stuff fixed up here. All right, cool. Awesome. So, hey folks, yeah, how's it going? I know it's, been a while, yeah, it's been quite a while. I mean, here's the thing, this is something, oh, hey, Emily, hey, Sean, hey, Rid, a lot of the usuals here. Hey, happy to see you, Flamestar, how's it going? Yeah, guys, hi, how's it going? So this is like no big deal or anything. Again, it's not anything I really wanted to like blast out or anything. This isn't like my big return or whatever, but I don't know. Like I mentioned on social media, like I said, I went on a vacation here. I traveled like across the quarter of the damn country in a great big mega fucking huge road trip. Saw a lot of good friends, saw a lot of people for the first time. While traveling around, and but yeah, no, again, I took this vacation. I've been meaning to take this vacation for a long time, and yeah, and while I was there, I picked up a lot of cool stuff, I'd say, but I also picked up a lot of vinyl, a lot of records from a lot of different various places. So, yeah, my vacation was basically 3 major cities. I hit up, yes, Emily, in the chat, you were one of those peeps I saw. That's to say, you've seen at least one of these in person, actually, so, yeah, so, but yeah, I hit up 3 big cities on this big road trip. The first one was Toronto. Toronto was a great, wonderful time. As you can probably guess, I stayed with Spectrum Pulse with Mark. Got just a great big walking tour of the city. Got to see, I don't know, that was my first time in Canada, period, actually, believe it or not. And yeah, I had an absolutely wonderful time in Toronto. That was a lot of fun. Wonderful city y'all have got there. If any of you Torontoites, whatever you call yourselves, are watching. Absolutely loved Toronto. The second stop was Boston, as some of you with keen eyes might see. Yeah, that is Newbury Comics. That was one of the places. I did hit up Newbury. I hit up a couple other places too while I was there. Yeah. And sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. Boston was the second, and the third stop on my trip was actually Philadelphia. I was actually there to meet friends and say hey and explore the city, but I also got to spend a few days at, well, not a few days, a few hours, more like, at the Too Many Games Con. Actually, do I have? Yeah, I have my badge still. Yep, check it out. Too Many Games. I was totally at Too Many Games. If any of y'all are familiar with that, or if you were there, and you happen to see me walking around and probably thought, oh, hey, that guy looks like Crash Thompson. It probably was. It probably actually was me. I was totally there. I wasn't there for very long, full disclosure, but, yeah, I was there. It was a nice time. I've always wanted to go, and I got to, pop in and just check out the scene. That was actually where I picked up this lovely thing. I still don't even know what I'm going to do with this. This was just like an impulse buy. Just check that out. That is just, In this house we worship. In this house we worship the Lord. This is the true shit. This is actually I'll do some nice promo here. This is a lovely little print. Just a print on cardstock. I'll go ahead and do the creator some good vibes here. Nice little business card from Ghostfire, I guess. Ghostfire, art of Julia. What is that word? Julia Lichty. Say, check that out. Lovely print. She had a lot of really great prints. There at her booth, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff at Too Many Games. But we'll get into that when I get to it. Sorry, I'm just checking up with the chat. Emily, Scott the Waz, literally by the time I got there, he was just wrapping up his set. So he was, I think it was Charles Martinet who was just wrapping up his set. No, I didn't get to see Scott announce his big TV deal at Too Many Games. Yeah, that happened while I was there. That's weird. But yeah, actually one thing I did see here in the chat from E. Nunez. How was it getting through the border with Canada? Oh, you know what? Before we get started, I can tell this story real quick. Because this is funny. This is just so me, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay. So this is my first time crossing over into Canada. Okay. I know, I just never got around to it. It's a long story. But yeah, first time crossing into Canada, and I'm super duper nervous about it because first time, never done this before. I'll probably screw something up and I'm just a generally anxious person, so, just general anxiety jitters. Add on top of that all the COVID guidelines, all the extra stuff you have to do, with the COVID restrictions and everything. I had to get like 3 COVID tests done over the course of this trip just to get across the border. And they had to be done within a certain time. I don't know, it's a long story, but I was nervous going over the border. And the thing is, I guess because I was so nervous, and because I packed a lot of luggage with me, because this was 3 cities, this was a huge trip. And I drove the whole way. I drove across probably like 6 or 7 states and Ontario, Ontario, the province. I got to basically draw, I had a lot of luggage with me because it was a long trip and I didn't know if I was going to be able to get to do laundry at any point. So I think they thought I might have been like trying to sneak in illegally and like stay, because man, customs just ran me through the ringer. They took my phone and scrolled through my messages. They asked me all kinds of invasive questions. They were the guy who was working with me straight up told me, "I don't think I want to let you in. You seem like a risk. You are not. If you're coming to Canada, you're leaving, right? You are not going to stay here permanently." I had to jump through so many hoops to convince this guy. No, I'm on vacation. I'm visiting friends. Like, he asked for an itinerary. He asked for so much. Oh my god, like, I don't know, customs just did not like me. Customs did not fucking like me. But eventually, I was able to talk them down and say, hey, I'm just on vacation. I'm just here to say hey. I was able to finally talk them down. Like, the customs, I don't know, maybe I just got an asshole for a customs officer or something. Because he straight up told me at the end of it, I told him I was going to be there for like 3 or 4 days. And he told me straight up, okay, this is your leave date. This is when you're expected to leave. If you're not out of the country by then, we can and we will hunt you down and get you out of here. It's like, okay, like, that's when I'm leaving anyway, dude. Like, shit. Like, I don't know, dude. Customs was so up my ass. Like, so up my ass. I don't know, I've traveled to, like, when I traveled to the Dominican Republic as a teenager on, like, a mission trip, they weren't up my ass as much as the Canadian government. The Canadian border people were. Like, oh my god, I went through hell on customs. So, that was fun, but that's not the story. Here's the funny part. for you guys at least, this will be funny. For me, this was mortifying. Oh, and Luke in the chat, thank you very much. Cosplay as Danny DeVito in the future. I've already cosplayed as Danny DeVito. Dude, I was the... if you've seen... what was it? Fuck. It was my last big video. Fucking Guilty Pleasures. I did the Trash Man. Yeah, I was into trash with all the him stuff, and I was trash. Because I'm trash. You know? But it's never a bad time. But you know what? Yeah, I'll hold you to that. I'll cosplay as Danny DeVito sometime again. We can make that happen. There is always time for the Lord in this house. But okay, yeah, that's not even the. But okay, the thing with customs, that's not even the story. That's the setup, because after basically just after coming like this close to getting kicked out of Canada. Before I could even get into Canada. So I go to customs, I get out of customs, and I'm just like shook. You know, like I said, I already have anxiety, and I was just full anxiety attack after that. I was just full sketch, I was full brain fried, I was just full, I cannot function, I just want to just get on the road and not think about things for a while. I was full anxiety attack mode. But I get out of customs. You know, one of the officers gives me the instructions for how to get out, you know, go this way, then make a left turn here, blah, 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 etc., etc. And long story short, I basically what it amounted to is I took a right when I should have taken a left. Getting out of customs, I ended up on a one-way street, and I crossed in, where is it? Detroit, across the bridge. What is it called? The, some of y'all help refresh my memory here. Well, there's a big bridge that goes basically from Detroit to Windsor, I believe. That's one of the big border crossings in Ontario. That was basically where I crossed over. The big bridge, Ambassador Bridge. It's this huge, long bridge. It basically takes you over one of the Great Lakes, and you basically are just there. So basically I'm trying to drive out. I make a right when I should have made a left, and I end up back on the damn Ambassador Bridge, and I crossed all the way back into the United States. Yep, after all that, I took one wrong turn, and I ended up back on the damn bridge, back in the United States. Oh my good, like, I had to explain that situation to the U.S. border guard, and he laughed his ass off. Like, no cap, he just laughed his fucking ass off. I told him what happened, like, I took a left when I should have took a right. Oh, he cracked up. And then I had to explain to him, he told me how to get back on. I had to go back across the Ambassador Bridge, explain to the next Canadian the Canadian border officer what the hell had happened, and like, oh, he had a good laugh about it too. And the thing is, as probably almost as penance for that, when I crossed the bridge the second time, they were like, okay, now we're gonna make you take a COVID test just to be safe. So, yeah, that was my experience getting into the border. Oh, like, I don't know, and it's just because, you know, I was just kind of, I made a stupid doofusy mistake. You know, it was what it was, but, I don't know, it's funny now. It's funny now looking back over it and everything, but I don't know, but like at the time I was just so fucking mortified. I was just anxious at first going through all that, and then the fucking mortification of, oh my god, I fucked up even worse! Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I don't know. That was a big goof on my part, but yeah, that was my first experience driving into Canada. Thankfully, everything else in Canada went super duper smooth. Super duper smooth sailing. Got to hang out with Mark. Got to see Toronto up close and personal. We went up to the... hey, speak of the devil. Hey, Mark. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, just telling people... Well, yeah, what a good time we had. Like, we walked all over the city. Took me to a lot of cool spots. We saw oh, I'm totally spacing it. The Canadian equivalent of of Times Square. God, Canadians in the chat, please forgive my ignorance. I'm totally spacing on the name, but we got to walk through that part of town. We actually got caught in the middle of an anti-masker parade. That's another weird story. Maybe another time, but yeah. But outside of that, that was that. But Canada was great. Had a great time in Toronto. I had a great time seeing Mark and meeting all kinds of folks and just having a good time. But one of the things I did, obviously, was pick up some vinyl. And Mark took me to two of the biggest, most notable, Dundas Square. Thank you, Mark. Dundas Square. Yeah, we walked through Dundas Square. I was just escaping my mind. But yeah, no, loved Toronto. Absolutely gorgeous city. But we went, again, one of the big things we did is we went through some of notable record stores, and this haul comes from Rotate This. About to say, some of you, I don't know if you are from Toronto or the area, Rotate This. Probably a nice place. Really nice vibe. Big selection of stuff in there. Really dug the vibe out of that place. But yeah, Rotate This. I forget the exact street and everything, but yeah, again, if you're in Toronto, can highly recommend. And I got some stuff from there. And here is sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat here. Emily, Toronto, because the Hockey Hall of Fame and the Rogers. Mark and I actually walked by the Hockey Hall of Fame. We didn't step in. We didn't check it out. I'm not a big, I could have done it. It would have been interesting to see, I guess, but I'm not like a big hockey guy. I don't know enough about hockey to probably get as much out of that as somebody else would, but, it's on Ossington. Okay, thank you, Mark. Yeah, Rotate This. It's on Ossington in Toronto. Again, lovely place. Got a lot of good stuff in there. I spent too much damn money at pretty much every place I went to, but definitely found some catches. The thing about my Toronto visit was I picked up a lot of stuff that you pretty much, I picked up some stuff that I was pretty much only going to find in Canada. I guess not only in Canada, but man, I've tried looking for some of these records. I've tried looking for some of these records out here in the Midwest, and I've just had zero fucking luck. Yeah, Emily, across from the CBC building. We actually walked right by that, too. We walked by the CBC building. We also walked by one of the places where Much Music, again, you Canadians will know what that is, where Much Music used to film, and I guess is going to be coming back soon, from what I've heard. I don't know. I don't remember what the situation with that is exactly off the top of my head, but yeah, we walked by the old Much Music place. I actually recognized a lot of the old Much Music sets. I used to watch them as a kid all the time, so I was like, oh fuck, I'm here. Yeah, oh shit. Oh, that was cool. But yeah, again, a lot of the stuff I picked up in Canada was stuff that, you have a hard time finding in the U.S. First big get, right here. That right there, that is a good old slice of Toronto, of Ontario. That right there, Our Lady Peace. This is Our Lady Peace's first record from I want to say 95? Oh, no, 94. 1994. Good old Navid. Oh, man, again, finding any Our Lady Peace. Here's the thing with Our Lady Peace. Their records, for one, they were just never a huge deal here in the U.S., So, it's hard to find pressings of them. I also have a Spiritual Machines pressing of theirs. I actually had to go onto their site to get that. But the other big problem with Our Lady Peace is a lot of their music was made during the era where vinyl just completely disappeared. Like the 90s and the early 2000s, where vinyl just basically went away for a long time. So But yeah, Our Lady Peace. This is their very first record. Again, I really like this one. Not their best album by any means, but like, see, but yeah, it's about to say there's the Inner Sleeve, there's Young Rain and Jeremy Taggart, and oh yeah, just kind of a hidden gem. This record, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. The thing with Our Lady Peace is their singer Rain Maida has a really high voice, and on this record, he is like extra high. He's like extra squeaky. So, but yeah, no, I'm always on the hunt for any Our Lady Peace. And about to say, Canada, you can actually find this. I found this in a freaking store rack. I found this. I found this, and I found Clumsy as well. But I didn't walk out with Clumsy. Again, I didn't want to spend all my vacation money on vinyl. So, but again, I know where to go if I if I want to really go down and hunt for some of those. But yeah, Our Lady Peace, that was a good get. Again, one of those gets that I'm probably only gonna find while I'm in Canada. So. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, Nunez. It was CDs at the time. Yeah, that was the big CD revolution. You know, nobody was buying vinyl. Vinyl was actually considered very gauche in the 90s. It was like almost like the poverty format. Well, not even the poverty format. It was just like, oh, you're an old grandpa. You still use vinyl. You know. Ugh. So. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking through the chat again. Thank you very much, Thomas Anderson. Georgia, thank you for getting you into Sorted Pink. Hey, happy to oblige. That was a great record. That was a great record from a while ago. Yeah. Let's see. I love your Canadian taste in music because it helps me take it with Noah from Polyphonic and Aeronauts. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing with me when it comes to Canadian music, I'm actually kind of a basic bitch when it comes to a lot of Canadian stuff. Again, I'm not Canadian. Like, this was my first time going to Canada, so pretty much, I don't know, my Canadian music taste is basically just much music from like 95 to like 2000 and whenever much music finally stopped showing on the States, you know, so... I don't know, like, talk to most Canadians and they'll say like, oh yeah, Tragically Hip, Our Lady Peace, and Alexis on Fire. Oh yeah, how original. Not like we don't hear that on the radio in Canada every 5 minutes. Whole other story behind that, but I don't know. I dig it. You know, again, for me, this was, those were always a really nice experience. Speaking of further Canadian records, I already see it in the chat. Where did it go here? The Entity of Darkness. You got a vinyl copy of Phantom Power a while ago. Nice get. I've been on the hunt for that. I've been on the hunt for that one for a long time. But speaking of the hip, y'all probably knew this was coming. Bam. Fully, completely. Finally got it. Finally got it. Again, Tragically Hip, you are never going to find this in the States. Never, ever. At least I never have. I don't know. Again, I live in Indiana. I don't know, maybe a bigger, more notable place might have a few hip records in there. I don't know. You'll be lucky if you find anything. You'll be lucky to find hip on, like, CD in the States, you know. You can barely find the hip anywhere here. But Canada... like, every single record store we went to, just stuffed with Tragically Hip records. Stuffed with Tragically Hip. I could not find... one of the records... I found... I picked up a lot of hip on this trip. Spoiler alert. But yeah, one of the thing is, there was so much Tragically Hip that... I walked out of Rotate This had another one of the albums I ended up picking up, but they had it for like $36 or something like that. I don't know. It was more than I wanted to pay at the time. So I was like, oh, I don't know. I can't really justify that. And then we went to one of the other places we went to, and I found a better deal on it. So that is how much Tragically Hip Canada has compared to the US, where this is basically like just any Tragically Hip. You are just lucky to find it. But yeah, dude, check that out. Tragically Hip, with that very nice back cover too. I love the back cover to this record with the circle and everything going across there. Not to say, the artwork, the interior artwork here, with the interior sleeve, and all the guys in the weird sort of painting sort of pose here. Just, yeah. It's so weird. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is a. This isn't a dual EP. Oh, what is this? Oh, is this a poster? Oh my god, I think this is a poster. Oh yeah, it's a poster. Oh dude, check it out. Yeah, check that out. It's the artwork without the text on it. Again, it's literally this. Only it's just the artwork. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, hell yeah, check that out. That is awesome. That's a nice big print. I know I should keep it in the sleeve so it like retains value or whatever. I might actually find a frame for this and like actually hang this somewhere. This would look, I can think of a place where this would look so good. I don't know. We'll see. But that's cool. That's cool. I love it when records have little bonuses like that. Like back in the 70s, man. Oh, they would load up an album with like posters and stickers and all kinds of crap. Oh, I love that. I love seeing that. Oh, actually, let's check out the record itself. Looks like it's just basic black. Yeah, basic black. But, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's super duper. That's the thing. That's the big sort of thing. I got back from this. Thank you for the super chat, Alex. Heard the new Dead Sarah? No. I haven't. Folks, can I just sort of pop in real quick? If you're gonna ask any questions like, have you heard? Or have you heard this record? Have you heard this record? Have you heard this record? I haven't. The answer to pretty much every single one of those is I haven't. On this break, I've been taking a big kind of absence from newer music. I've just been getting out of the loop. You know, I've been just staying away from it, just, again, like for my own like mental health and well-being. So, no, I haven't heard it. I have heard like almost no new music. I've heard the new Lil Nas X. That's more or less the only new thing I've heard. And like, you know, I don't know. I really like that Lil Nas X. It was pretty good. But that's about it, folks. I don't know. I mean, thank you very much. I'm not trying to be like, I don't mean to be like pushy or anything about it. I'm not trying to be like that. But it's like, if your question is, have you heard blank? The answer is probably no. No, not right now, at least. Let me catch up with the chat here a little bit. But thank you for the super chat, Alex. Always super nice. See, frame it, local bands, vacations, rough and yellow fun. Yeah, a bullet for my ex. You take vacations to different places more often, you get a lot of fun, and you pick up awesome stuff. You know, you're right. You're totally right. I honestly should. I don't know, it can get expensive, is the big thing. But I've been so busy for so long. Like, this is my first, this was like my first real vacation in probably like 2.5, almost 3 years. So, like, yeah, I needed that. But yeah, sorry, just checking up. I got a Blu-ray of Jodorowsky's films with a poster, and even if I don't hang it up, it's always cool. Yeah, cool to have a Holy Mountain poster regardless. Yeah, Emily, I agreed. Holy Mountain is a trip. I like that movie, but man, you gotta really know a person before you show them Holy Mountain, you know? Like, but I get it though. I feel you. No, that's cool that the Blu-ray came with a poster. Hell yeah. You know, I'd hang that up. I'd hang that up just as almost like a warning, you know? It's just like, oh, Holy Mountain. Oh, Holy Mountain. Oh, you know? You can tell a lot about a person based on what their reaction to Holy Mountain is. I don't know, that's a whole other time, but I got one more record. We got one more record from Rotate This, along with a lot of. Let me get these out. Along with a lot of, they just gave me a bunch of complimentary sleeves. They gave me like 5 or 6 of these just complimentary, like little sleeves. That was a super nice touch. Usually, any other place I go into, they charge you. I don't know. They'll usually charge you like $2 for like a pack of 20 or whatever. They usually, they're. You'll have to. They're dirt cheap, but they'll usually still charge you. I don't know. Every place I went to in Canada was like, "Nah, here we'll give you these with the records you buy." I don't know if that's like a. I don't know if that was just like a policy thing between these places, but nice touch. Again, nice touch. Always happy. Always nice to keep those nice and safe. I got one more record from Rotate This, and then there was another big Toronto spot we hit up. Yeah, Emily. Holy Mountain is one of those movies that ends as a writer, you're allowed to do that. Bingo. That is exactly how I would put it. That is like, it's almost like, we're talking about Jodorowsky on this, but that record, that movie is almost like, wow, he got away with it, the movie. Like, it's not the most fucked up thing I've ever seen, not by a long shot, but it's like, whoa, okay. It's whoa, okay, the movie. We'll put it that. Okay, I got one more thing from Rotate This, and again, another hip. Gotta get some hip while you're in Canada. Gotta get some hip while you are in Canada. Yeah, good old road apples here. Got this at a pretty decent price, too. Here's the thing, though, about this record. There is actually... The 30th anniversary is actually coming up on Road Apples, and the Hip are actually releasing, I think, sometime later this month, actually. The Hip are releasing, like, a great big 30th anniversary pressing of this record with a bunch of B-sides and the Saskadelphia EP included, a bunch of other like bootlegs and art book. Like, they're releasing a big honkin' special super duper special edition of this album, and this is just the basic bitch version. And like, I don't know, if I'd have been really invested, I could have just sat back and been like, oh, wait for like a couple of weeks for that special edition to come out. But like, I don't know, this was this was on the cheaper side, and it is one of my favorite fucking Hip records too. And like, I don't need the super duper special edition for Road Apples necessarily. Great album, but like, I could live without it. Maybe when that 30th edition of Fully Completely comes out, maybe then we'll talk. But no, I just got the basic version, just the basic single sleeve EP here, and again, I'm sure it's absolutely fine. I'm sure it's an absolutely lovely record. I'm interested to hear how these actually sound on vinyl, because again, the majority of the Hips catalog was made during the CD boom. It was made during the big vinyl drought. So I'm curious as to how well the mix and masters are on these records, to see if they actually sound decent on vinyl. I don't know. I've heard it done well. I've heard it done badly, but I bet these are pretty okay. I bet these are pretty fine. I don't know. We'll have to see here. Let's see. Chris's playlist. What's a good album to get into the Hip? Chris, I actually have a video on this channel called it's part of my How to Get Into series. Literally, it was the first How to Get Into I ever did was actually on the Tragically Hip. So that will be a fun video for you to, check out when you can. But I don't know, the Too Long Didn't Watch version, this is a good one to start with, actually. So is Fully Completely. Fully Completely, both of these, excellent places to start. Just absolutely wonderful records all around. I would also chuck in, if I'm remembering correctly, Phantom Power. Gotta have Phantom Power. Phantom Power is, in my opinion at least, one of their best records. One of the best records of the late 90s, honestly. I love that record. And what was the other big one I threw? Road Apples, Fully Completely. Phantom Power. What one am I forgetting? Oh, Power. I know there were four. Road Apples. Oh yeah. It it is fucking. Okay. Spoiler alert. Yeah. I can't believe I'm blanking it. Oh. Fucking what is it called? What is it? In Violet Light. In Violet Light. Bit of a spoiler alert. But yeah, In Violet Light. Those were the big four that I would recommend. Yeah. Oh, and Your Favorites. Your Favorites too was also in there. Your Favorites was their best of collection from a few years back. Let's say those are the big four or five, I guess. I would recommend you start. And oh, thank you for the super chat, Princess Scarlet. Oh, it's your birthday today. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope it's going well. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. It's super duper nice. Thank you. Tell you what, let's keep moving along. Let's keep going. With our second big Canada get was from Sonic Boom. See, this is Sonic Boom on Spadina Avenue. I know those of you in Toronto, you will know exactly where I'm talking about there. Sonic Boom is like Sonic Boom. Okay, you want to talk about selection? Sonic Boom, maybe one of the best selections I've seen. Just outside of like Amoeba Records in California. I've been to the Amoeba Records. That is just. I don't think anybody's going to beat Amoeba. Like, nobody can beat Amoeba Records in LA. Like, holy shit. But as far as Canada goes, like, yeah. Like, oh, damn. There was, I don't know, walking through those aisles, all I could think was, man, about like the 3 or 4 people I would love to drag to this place because of everything they got. Like, oh, yeah. But yeah, Sonic Boom, they're kind of, I don't know, Mark kind of described them as sort of the Amoeba Records of Canada. They're kind of like the Canada's big deal record store, and I get why. Say, a lot of good selection, a lot of great stuff in there, and I picked up a lot of Canada-specific stuff, but not all Canada-specific. I was able to pick up some stuff that I was just lucky enough to grab. Like, for example, a lovely British treat. I'll go ahead and take that out of the protector. God, I have so many protectors now. I absolutely love that. Yeah, check that out. X-ray specs, y'all. Germ-free adolescence. Any you punk fans in the chat? Yeah, you know. Hopefully, you know all about this little gem. This right here is a beaut of a record. Absolute beaut of an album. I adore this record. This might be one of my favorite sort of poppy punk albums. This is almost like ska punk, really. This is a punk record that, okay, first let me sell you on this band. Okay, female lead singer. Okay, this band is like not early 70s. 1978, female lead singer. That's Polly Styrene. She is a legend. Absolutely love Polly Styrene. Female lead singer and a horn section. Prominent horn section. Like, y'all, listen to this record. Pick up this record. You see this record anywhere, CD, vinyl, whatever. You see this album, pick it up. Because it's a good fucking time. No matter what. You know, look this up on Spotify or streaming or whatever you use to listen to music. Pick up X-Ray Specs. Because, like, this is an absolute must-have. I was really happy to find it. Again, I wasn't even on the hunt for this. This was just at Sonic Boom, and it was like, no goddamn way am I leaving this place without germ-free adolescence. No way in hell. I love seeing the love. All the love for Polly Styrene in the chat. Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace. She is not with us anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, Polly Styrene, absolute. I don't know, X-Ray Specs were so good. So good. I love them. And yeah, Grace Carpenter, proto-ska. They are kind of proto-ska punk, is how I kind of put it. It's not ska punk, but it is one of the sounds that kind of helped people discover ska punk. So, like, yeah, again, especially if you love ska, if you love, like, horn sections in your music, yeah, like, y'all, this is like some of the primordial stuff, you know? Oh, absolutely lovely. Let's check out the cover here. Made to look like bubble wrap. I kind of like that. Lyric sheet. Yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And this is actually fun because this is a clear variant. Check that out. You probably can't see me, it's not that clear. But yeah, check that out. Clear variant on this. Nice blue logo there. Very, very lovely. Just very nice. Very, very nice. I love a good clear vinyl. I have a couple of clears. I have a La Dispute Panorama that's also clear. Weirdly enough, my copy of Rumors by Fleetwood Mac is a clear one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they pressed it like that, but yeah, I'm the weirdo who of course has Rumors on vinyl, but it's a clear variant. Okay, sure. I got it for a good price, so I ain't complaining. But yeah, Germ-Free Adolescence cannot. Like, no matter what color it is, you find this record, you pick this record up, okay? Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Opening vinyl with that knife, and Nick, I'm being very careful. I am only cutting along the inside of the opening here. I am just being very careful to not touch anything. Only to use just the... I promise you, I'm being careful. I know what I'm doing. Watch me say that and then instantly mess it up somewhere along the line. But I'm being careful. I promise you. Oh, Patrick. Oh, thank you, Patrick Callison. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm just, like I say, we're just chilling right now. We're just, I don't know. I kind of just wanted to do this to kind of just say hey and let y'all know I was alive, basically. I don't know. I've been gone a while here while I've been on break, and I don't know. I just wanted to say hey and let those of y'all know I was still here. I was still doing the stuff. I don't know. It seemed like a good excuse to pop on and just say hey for a bit. Let's keep going, shall we? Sorry, I'm just gonna check with the... Careful with that axe, Eugene. Lol, I get that reference. But let's keep going. I picked up a lot of stuff from Sonic Boom, actually. Ooh, okay. So, for all my griping about new records here recently, well, not even griping, but just me saying, oh, new records or whatever, I'll show you one new record that I did pick up. Yep. Yeah, had to pick up this one. Good old Black Country New Road. Yeah, that one. That's an easy get. Easy get here. I definitely wanted to get this one. Yeah, I mean, again, I've already covered this. I believe I've already covered this in the last Fimmy. Didn't we talk about this one in the last Fimmy? Yeah, I believe we did. And yeah, about to say, you will definitely... Here's the thing. This is definitely going to be one of those that ends up on my year-end list, So, yeah, again, it's nice to have. I almost can guarantee you will see this in the old backdrop. Nothing's in the backdrop right now. There's a rare moment. But you will definitely see this in the backdrop, most likely when we get to year ends, if not sooner. Yeah, let's say Black Country New Road. I like this record. Probably going to be on my list. Probably going to be on my year-end list. And we will have a ball with that. But yeah, I saw this on there. It's one I've been meaning to pick up, but I just keep missing it. I don't know. It's not rare. It's not necessarily hard to find yet. But I keep missing my opportunity to pick it up. And while I was in Canada, I was like, yeah, okay, this is a very justifiable expense on this one. So, yeah. Good record is good. Yeah, Omen. Yeah, good record. Good record is, in fact, good. Is that what was that the one where I said good record is good? I know I did say that in one of the albums I reviewed in the Fimi. But yeah, that's to say, again, pretty simple, pretty basic. Again, that's kind of their aesthetic, that's kind of their sort of vibe on this album. Nothing flashy, nothing. I love how everyone in the chat is just going on about the knife. Ooh, it looks like we have extras in this one too. Oh, let's check out the album itself. Yeah. Oh, hey, cool. Oh, there's a code. You know what? Okay, the record is just basic black, but okay. Tell you what, little bit of an opportunity. I didn't expect for this to be a giveaway, but anyone who wants this album, the digital version of this album, tell you what, I will go ahead and give this to you. Head to, I'm going to type a URL in the chat here. Okay, hang on. Let me do some clicky here. I'm going to type a URL into the chat, and whoever enters this code into this URL, this is actually the MP3 version of the record. Any of y'all who want that, I will totally give this to you because I am good. I don't need the MP3 version. I am totally fine. So, give me a minute here. Make sure I'm giving you the right one. Hopefully it doesn't treat this like spam because it's a link. I don't know, it shouldn't. Ninja2.net. There we go. Okay, yeah. If you can see that in the chat, go ahead and give that a click. Check out that place, and I will show you the code here. And there it is. F61F4DE4. I'll leave that up here on the screen for a little bit. Any of y'all who want that album digitally, feel free. But say I don't need that code, but there it is, right there on the sticker. Say if you want to look that up, if you want to download that, be my guest. I'd say enjoy that record because this is a very good record, and yeah, happy to give this one out. I don't know if y'all want that. There it is. I'll leave it up there for like a few more seconds, just so you get it. Let's say, and I'm gonna pull away now. My arm's starting to get a little tired. Bam. There you go. Let's say somebody will have fun with that. Say salud. Have fun with that. Again, like I say, great record. There's also other goodies in here too, so let's see what else we got in this package. Looks like another poster, maybe? Oh no, a lyric booklet. Oh, okay. Anything else in here before I put it down? Okay. Yeah, no, oh wow, check that out. That is like a big honkin' ass lyric book. That's like a whole book. This is like a book-ass book, y'all. This is like pages and pages of artwork here. Ooh. Oh yeah, check that out. Let's say there's like, it's like a whole fucking ass book here. They have one for instrumental. That's hilarious. That's instrumental. Okay, here's the lyric book for instrumental. Instrumental. Oh, I like that picture though. I like this picture here with the feet and the firework. That's a lovely little print. To say Athens, France here. What's to say? Just dude at a baseball game. Again, lovely looking stuff here. Absolutely. What's to say? I guess these are just. Okay, there's science fair. Just like. There's like a chill kind of hangout thing. That's super nice. Check that out. Yeah. Oh, hey. Looks like. Okay, we got a few people saying they got the music, so. I don't know. You know, whoever got it, have fun with it. I don't know if multiple people got it. Hey, more power to you. Like I say, I don't need it. I've got my ways. I just bought the fucker on vinyl. I got my ways to hear this record. So I don't know. Y'all have fun with it. Yeah, about to say, nice little beach photo thing here for sunglasses. Just this is nice. This is nice. I bit my tongue while saying that. Yeah, this is cool. Again, like. I don't know, it's rare when you get a whole ass book for an actual insert. That's a nice touch. That is cool. That's you know what? Big ups for Black Country New Road. You know, they went above and beyond on this release. Good for them. Good for them. This isn't like a special edition or anything, too. This was just the basic bitch printing of the record, as you can like pretty much tell. But no, yeah, I love it when bands go above and beyond. You know, I didn't pay too much extra for this, so like, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Absolutely. You know what? A plus move, Black Country. A plus move on your part. Let's see what else we have here. Again, just checking up with the chat here. Sometimes they have a certain amount of times you can download it. Oh, okay. So you know what? Again, those maybe that code's good for a few. Maybe that code will be good for a few people. Like I said, go nuts with it. I'm not gonna use it. You know what? If I find any more downloads, we'll post them here. I'll give the downloads to you guys. That'll be your incentive to hang in there. Well, I don't know. We'll see what's up. But we got more. We got more from Lightning Bolt. We got more from Sonic Boom. Oh, I'm getting my fucking natural disasters mixed up here. Okay. What else am I pulling on? Ooh. Oh, this one. This one, y'all. I think I'm about to confuse a lot of you with this one. I don't know, especially some of you like younger folks in the audience. Y'all might give me some strange looks for this one I'm about to pull out. But I was so excited. Oh, that's another thing. I was so excited when I found Batman Forever on freaking vinyl. I can't believe I found this. I cannot believe I found this on vinyl, dude. Just like, I'm gonna wait for the chat to catch up and wait to see if they're like, huh? Or if they're like, what? Yeah. What? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Emily knows what's up. Yeah, Jacob, you know too. Tom Randall. Yeah. Yep, this is okay. This is Batman Forever. This is the first, not Batman and Robin, but the first Schumacher Batman with Jim Carrey's Joker and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. It's kind of a Garbo movie. It honestly is kind of Garbo. It's not even funny Garbo like Batman and Robin kind of is. It's more kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not my favorite Batman movie by any means. I don't know. I don't think the Schumacher Batmans are that bad necessarily. If you take them for what they are, you can have fun with them. Just take them as goofy little romps and you can have a blast. But no, this soundtrack, I was so psyched to see it. Because yes, this is that Batman movie. This is the one with Kiss from a Rose. This is Kiss from a Rose. Kiss from a Rose was made specifically I believe it was made for this movie. I believe it was made for this soundtrack. But yeah, this is where it came from. And also, fun fact, as a thing, is this Nipples Batman? Kalosaurus? I don't think so. This is right before Nipples Batman. So this wasn't Nipples Batman, but this is the prelude to Nipples Batman. It's the same director as Nipples Batman, but this would not go full Nipples Batman. Okay, I had this soundtrack as a kid, though, so there's like a lot of sentimental value for this one. But also, neither here nor there, like, this soundtrack actually really slaps. There's a lot of good stuff on this album. Like, here, let me show you the track listing of this. This is going to be kind of tricky. Check out that side A. U2, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me, another original song for this soundtrack. They made that song, if you remember it. Yeah, it was from this soundtrack. Check that out. Yeah, PJ Harvey, a good song from her. Brandy is on this. Again, Kiss from a Rose, right there on side B. Massive Attack is on this soundtrack. Not sure who Eddie Reaver is, but Mazzy Star has a good song on here. The Offspring The Offspring with Smash It Up with I believe that's a cover of The Damned, if I'm remembering that correctly. But yeah, The Offspring have a cut on here. Nick Cave has a song on here. A fucking Method Man of all. Method Man does a Riddler rap on this soundtrack, y'all. It's like, oh, fucking Sunny Day Real Estate and The Flaming Lips are on this. Sunny Day Real Estate. Hey, that's a really good song from them. Yeah, y'all. Like this fucking soundtrack slaps way more than it has any credit to, than it has any right to. You know, like, oh my god. Oh, and check out that inner sleeve. It's just like an inner sort of thing from their take on Gotham, from the Schumacher Gotham sort of thing. That's a nice little thing. The back cover is just Jim Carrey, like full. It's kind of hard to see. That's Jim Carrey, like full Riddlered out in his sort of thing. There. Again, this is, I don't know. This is the less campy sort of Schumacher Batman movie, but it's got its charm. It's got its stuff to it. But yeah, guys, again, this album has way more good stuff than it really. You'd think like Batman for fucking ever would have, you know, but yeah, again, it's more. I used to listen to this record so much as a kid. I loved this stupid soundtrack, and I finally got it on vinyl. Again, I wasn't even like looking for it or expecting to find it anywhere. It's just, hey, here's your childhood, just sitting there on a rack. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that. Fuck yeah. It looks like we got a lyric sheet in here. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, check out that fucking Batmobile. Oh, check that out. Oh, that like fucking. Oh, that fucking Crocs slipper of a Batmobile. Oh yeah. Ain't that some shit? Oh, and yeah, we also got like fucking like costumes here, like all the like promo shots of everybody. There's fucking Tommy Lee Jones as the Riddler. Just horrible casting on that. Frankly, just horrible cast. Like honestly, Tommy Lee Jones is that's one of the reasons this film isn't very good. Honestly, like just the villains are like not. I don't know, you'd think Jim Carrey would make an interesting Riddler, but he's way too over the top for the Riddler. He's way too over the top. And, like, Tommy Lee Jones is, like, the last motherfucker who should be playing Harvey Dent. He does a really bad job, I hate to say it. But there's Chris O'Donnell, I believe. Check out Robin. If I can get it in there. There we go. And check out that Robin suit. Oh, that is certainly a Robin suit, isn't it? Like these, okay, like this is pre-nipples, but it is post-abs. Just abs. How many abs does one man need? That is not... Check that out. Oh my god. And there's I believe that's Val Kilmer is Batman. This is the Val Kilmer Batman movie. Yeah, that's Jim Carrey. This is Riddler. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm kind of more on the whatever side. And Nicole Kidman was the Batman girl on this. She's fine, you know. She barely has a part in it, so it's like, eh. But again, like, but like, yeah, just so happy I found this. So happy I found this on vinyl. Yeah, everybody, yeah. Can you tell Joel Schumacher is gay? Like, does it come across? Does it come across in his particular sort of motifs here? Oh, looks like let's check out the vinyl. Ooh, oh, they're not basic black. In fact, they're not only are they not basic black. Check this out. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. Check out how pretty that blue is. That is lovely. Check that out. That is a nice, sort of, just a nice straight up blue. Oh, that works. I don't know why you'd go blue for Batman, but okay. Well, you know, let me see if I can fix the focus there a little. Yeah, come on. There we go. Yeah, check out that blue. That is a nice, shiny little blue looking. That is very nice. Well, you know, let's see. Are they both blue, or do we get different colors? Honestly, I mean, honestly, if they wanted to stay true, they should have gone with purple and green. Purple and green? Meh. Missed opportunity. Oh, let's see what else we got. Is this other one blue too? Let's see what we got. Oh no, this one is gray? Oh, it's like a steel. Okay, this one's weird. It's like, I don't think it'll show up on camera, but it kind of looks like marble. It literally, it's like gray, but it has like little streaks kind of running through it. It almost looks like a marble floor. Again, I don't think the camera will pick that up very well. But yeah, check that out. It literally looks like fucking marble. Oh. Why would you? I'm not sure why you'd do that, but like, oh no, that's cool looking. That's cool too. Oh, that is very neat. Oh, that is extra cool. I dig that. I do. I genuinely. Man, I don't know. I like it. I like it when an album is just full of surprises like that. Again, I love it when a vinyl release goes above and beyond. Again, like, I don't know who cares that much about the Batman Forever soundtrack these days. I don't know. I guess Kiss from a Rose is still a big deal, but like, I don't know. They didn't have to go above and beyond, but it's cool that they did. It's cool that they did. I'm happy I got this, y'all. I don't know. It's like a weird sort of me. It's more like a me thing, but like, oh, y'all, I'm happy I got this. I'm super happy I got this one. That was a get. That's a certified get in my book. Oh, okay. I think we got one more here. That's the one I spoiled from Sonic Boom before we move on. And again, yep, more hip. Again, one of the other big recommendations, the one because my brain doesn't work. In Violet Light, another absolute banger of a hip record. Kind of an underrated record too, because this isn't necessarily a fan favorite record. This is kind of, I mean, it's got plenty of love, but it's not like, and it's not a lot of people's favorite hip record by any means. This was like kind of an early 2000s. I want to say 2003, 2002 release on this record. And yeah, in Violet Light, though, this one has a lot of good ones. Use It Up, It's a Good Life If You Don't Weaken, The Darkest One, Silverjet, like a lot of good stuff on this record. And I just love the cover too, like just that heron and like the purple, literally the violet light, the light violet sort of thing they got going on here. Gee, I want motifs. That's a thing. But like, yeah, that's just a really nice, beautiful cover too. On top of that, again, this record, I think, like, I paid like $35 Canadian, which I forget what that is American. It's less American, but I don't know. At the other place, at Rotate This, they were actually selling this record for about like $10-ish more. Like, they were selling this record for like a good $45, and I was like, oh, I can't justify that. But then we went to Sonic Boom. I found it for much cheaper. I don't know if there was like a difference in pressing, or if that was like a kind of special edition, or maybe that was like a colored variation. I'll bet you more than anything that was probably like the colored variant, and this might just be the basic black version. I don't care, personally, when it comes. I'm not like that kind of collector. I don't need the super duper special edition. I collect the stuff I collect. I also listen to. Like, I'm not just a shelf collector. I don't know, when I buy a record, I'm going to spin it at least once. So yeah, as long as it sounds good, that's the mark of quality for me. It's always nice to get those colored variants and whatnot. I won't lie. If you're going to give me a good price on a colored variant, I will pick it up, but like, I don't need it. I'm all right with just a basic bitch black version record, and that might be what we have here. I don't know, but this, again, it was cheaper at Sonic Boom, so I got it from Sonic Boom. I don't know, it broke my heart having to walk out of Rotate This, not picking that record up. Again, this is one of my favorite hip records. But then I found a good price on it, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, no, we're getting it, yeah. Oh, again, let me Let me check on the... Oh, Flamestar. You could say they went Batman Beyond. You're grounded. Oh. But dumb Tish. Let's open this one up. Let's see. Honestly, that's the thing. I got back from this vacation around, like, the 11th. And the thing is, I wanted to do this stream. This was always kind of in the back of my head. So I've literally just been sitting on these records, unwrapped. I've been trying to be good and not open them up, crack them open, and, like, listen to them and actually enjoy them. So they've been sitting here for a good almost 2 weeks. And I'm only just now opening them. Ugh. God. Nobody can say I'm not a patient guy. But oh yeah. Let's check it out. Looks like we got it's single fold, but we got a flap here. Ooh, that nice. Check out the lyric sheet with let me get that in here. With the Zippo lighter there with all the lyrics. That's a cool touch. I like that. Then there's the band sort of photos here. Oh, of course, with yeah. Hi, Gord. How you doing, buddy? You having fun, Gord? Oh yeah, lovely, absolutely lovely. Oh, let me see. Okay, but let's check out. Well, but it looks like this is a pretty basic version. I'm not seeing too many extra bells or whistles or doodads. And it looks like, yeah, basic black version of this record. But yeah, got some nice little shadows of the guys there, and kind of like a weird pose where they're all standing behind each other. Nice touch, Again, basic black. I'll bet the more expensive variant was probably like a colored pressing, or probably had something else special about it. I don't know. I got the record on vinyl. That's what I care about, and I am very happy to finally be able to hear this bad boy on wax. Finally, happy to have that. Super duper happy to have that. Excuse me. Okay, that is the Canada section. That is the Canadian stretch of this. But another quick funny story about the Batman Forever. Before I go back to this, here's the thing. I picked up this record, but I actually found Billy Talent 1 on vinyl while I was there. Again, Billy Talent, Canadian band. I don't know if they're super duper hard to find here. Like, I've tried. I've been keeping my eye out for Billy Talent when I go record shopping here in Indiana and other places, but I've never seen them on an American shelf. And I saw Billy Talent 1 at Sonic Boom, and I was like, ooh, yeah, that's one. Oh, I'm probably only gonna find that in Canada. I'm gonna really be lucky to find that in, another one of those, like, ooh, yeah, that's a Canadian get. But I put it back after I found this and I hated to do it too. It broke my freaking heart, but it was like, I don't know, y'all. I got the more emotional attachment to this, If I want to find that record again, I know where I can get it. But like, oh yeah, that was a heartbreaker. It was a heartbreaker letting that one go to pick this one up. But like, I don't really regret it. Again, the Batman Forever soundtrack, it slaps way harder than it has any right to. I stand by that. It really, really does. Okay, who should we do next? We should do Boston next, because that was my next stop. So, Boston, as you can already see. So, next up, on my vacation was Boston. I got to spend some time, again, walking through downtown. I met up with actually Emily, if she's in the chats. Yeah, hey Emily, how's it going? But yeah, I met up with Emily. My friend Adam, stayed with him for a few days. Just got to check out Boston and see what it was like there. Lovely city. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous city. Gorgeous downtown. Like, oh man, I'd say it's nice. Y'all. Boston has such a weird layout. I would hate driving through that city. Thankfully, I didn't have to drive through Boston. But like, oh, just getting just walking the city was absolutely gorgeous. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved Boston. But yeah, as you can tell, I did pick one of my finds was at Newberry, and Emily already brought it up. It wasn't the main Newberry location. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to check out the main Newberry, but we did peek into the Harvard or the Harvard location, or the one that's near Harvard. I don't know if they just call it the Harvard location, but it's near Harvard. It's literally like next to the campus. But yeah, that was the Newberry that I went to. I believe all my Boston stuff is in this clear bag. Yeah. So, that's to say, okay, we'll have to go in reverse here. I picked up, but while I was at Newberry, again, cool place, cool little, Blender Noob has a good question here. Was it as infamously hard to navigate? Blender, here's the thing about Boston. Walking through Boston is an absolute joy. Absolute wonderful, because the metro is very, very easy to understand. It's very easy to kind of grasp. It's not super duper hard to... Yeah, the one with the Ben and Jerry's at Emily. Yeah, that's the one. The Harvard one with Ben and Jerry's like right next door to it. Yeah. Yeah, that was the... I forgot to get Ben and Jerry's, though. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Next time I'm in Boston, or whatever. But, yeah, it was that location. But, okay, here's the thing. Blender Noob, Boston is a nightmare to drive through. Because the way the roads are sort of worked out, and the way things... I don't know, Boston is one of those super duper crazy old American cities where they basically just designed all the roads and freeways around the old dirt paths that used to just exist in the city in like the fucking 1700s, and it shows. Okay, driving through the city is an absolute nightmare. In fact, my buddy who I was staying with was like, okay, Crash, he lives outside the city. He was like, okay, you're staying with us, and I'm giving you a metro pass so you don't have to drive through it because it is a nightmare. And he's not kidding. Driving through Boston sucks. But here's the thing. Walking through Boston, just walking through it, absolute joy. Absolutely wonderful. Because Boston is also like kind of compact. I don't know how else to put it. As far as bigger cities are, their downtown at least is super compact. You can walk all the way through their downtown, their business district, their Chinatown. You can get the whole of Boston downtown and see a lot of sights and see a lot of cool shit. You can do all of that, and it'll probably only take you about like an hour. Like Boston downtown is like super tight, super compact. You can see a lot. You can see like the heart, the real throbbing heart of Boston. You can get that trip in. You can walk through most of downtown in like an hour or two, and you'll see a lot of stuff. You'll catch a lot of cool stuff, and again, the metro system is very nice. They have a lot of options for like public transportation. Apparently the Green Line sucks, according to Emily. Didn't have to go on the Green Line, thankfully. I spent most of my time on the Red Line for a lot of what I was doing. Boston is... Okay, Emily has a good caveat here. Boston is a good city to walk when it's warm. Touché. Oh, sorry, hang on. Do we have Troublemaker in there? Let me... okay. Sorry. Little Fur JC, if you keep spamming the chat, I'm gonna block you, okay? Actually, I'm just gonna block you anyway. You seem like kind of a tool. Sorry, folks. Sometimes it happens. Let me just... boop. Sorry about that, folks. It is what it is. There we go. Okay. Apologies. And there we go. Alrighty. Sorry about that. But yeah, very nice caveat. But again, walking through Boston on like the cool sort of like autumnal weather was also very like nice and cool during the time I was there. It wasn't super hot. It was like a nice sort of 50, 60 degree area. Like, yeah, like very, very nice. Emily, no, I didn't get to see Fenway. Nah, that's a bummer. I missed that when I was around. I didn't get to see. Next time, because Boston, I will definitely have to fit. Boston was probably my favorite city on this trip. No offense to like Toronto or Philly or anything, but man, I had a blast in fucking Boston. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know. I really liked Boston. I'll just put it that way. I really loved Boston, and I will definitely have to find the excuse to come back. But yeah, I'll have to check out Fenway next time I get a chance. I'll have to go to a Sox game or something. That'll be super cool. But yeah, no, absolutely lovely. But again, one of the places I went to, again, Vinyl was another. Again, one of the places I went to, Newbury Comics, very, very famous place in Boston to pick stuff up. Very nice location there too. Very nice. I'll say spent some time in the manga section. Spent some time a lot of the. I don't know, a lot of cool stuff. I dug Newbury. I definitely did like Newbury. And the thing is, I wasn't even necessarily planning to walk out with Vinyl, but they did have a couple of absolute steals while I was there. Just absolute just theft. I almost stole these records from there. First one, some of you might recognize this. Hot Water Music. Their last album, Light It Up. About to say, yeah, those, a lot of y'all probably, I don't know if you watch my channel, I've definitely gone on at least one or two tirades about how much I love these guys. Yeah, another great punk band. Great punk band. Kind of a growly punk band. Their lead singer just sounds like a horse on fire. He's just really just oh, but yeah, Hot Water Music. This was their last record, but yeah, check out. This is brand new. This is like a new pressing, unsealed, everything else. Just like, but check out what they were selling that for. $6 fucking bucks. $6 fucking bucks for this record. $6 fucking bucks. Yeah, you better believe I'm picking this fucking thing up for $6 goddamn bucks. That is a deal. That is a deal and a half. This was on my when did this come out? Was this 2019? Oh, 2017. Shit. God, it's been a while. Holy fuck. But yeah, no, this was on my 2017 besties list. Again, good record. Very, very solid record from these guys. Yeah, let's pop this bad boy open. Again, I don't think this is like a special variant. Oh, wait, yes it is. Ooh, y'all. Limited edition? I don't know if you can see that. It might not focus in enough. But it says it's a limited edition first pressing. So, ooh, I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to take the plastic off of this one because this is, yeah, this is a first pressing. This confirms this is a first pressing of this one. It includes an MP3 download, so somebody's going to walk away with this album today if they want it. And it's on colored vinyl too. So $6? I made out like a bandit with this one. Holy shit. Oh, wow. It's a shame nobody wanted this. Or I don't know, that it must have been, I don't know, it must have been sitting on that rack for like ever. It's a shame, because this is a good record. This is a damn good record. Oh my god. Sorry, let me catch up with the chat, make sure everything's groovy there. Oh yeah, Newbury has some steals, yeah. Got the first Godzilla for, oh yeah. Yeah, like, oof. Yeah, about to say, definitely cool that we got this. And it has a download code, and it's a colored variant. So like, oof, $6, y'all. God damn, yeah, you better believe I'm coming back to Newbury when I get a chance. Shit, y'all. Ooh, let's check out the lyric sheet. Pretty basic looking lyric sheet there. Nice little picture of the band. So they are pretty much exactly what you think they'd look like. Bunch of dudes in button-up shirts. Say that you know what? They are a very, if any of you are familiar with what like flannel punk is, like Hot Water Music is very much a flannel punk band. If that sentence makes sense to you, then you know what Hot Water Music basically is. Yeah, they are very flannel punk kind of group. But yeah, let's check out this album itself. It says it's on colored vinyl. It didn't specify what color we're gonna get here, so I'll be just as surprised as you when I pull this out, and let's see what we got. Oh, come on. Oh, special colored vinyl, and it's white. It's almost kind of pink. It's sort of like, it's showing up probably as white on your guys' things. Like, I don't know, again, the camera probably doesn't translate this particularly well, but it's actually more of like, kind of like a very light pinkish kind of thing. I don't know, that's kind of neat. I don't know, it's weird when they say, oh, this is a colored variant, and it turns out to be clear. That was actually the Law Dispute record that I was talking about earlier. That on the cover, it actually said, oh, this is a special colored variant, and it was clear. Clear is the absence of color. That is literally the opposite of a colored variant. I don't know. I'm splitting hairs, but whatever. It is what it is. It is. Yeah. It's like kind of cream, but again, my camera is not translating this very well. It's almost like a cream, but it has just like a teensy little bit of pink in it. Like it's almost like an orangey, almost orange kind of pink kind of thing. It's barely noticeable. I bet the camera probably isn't even really picking that up too well. But yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Again, about to say it's nice to get a special variant. Again, $6. It's $6. It can be colored like a great big fucking dick. I don't care. I don't. For $6 you can color it however the fuck you want to color it. For Hot Water Music, I'll pay $6 for that. Hell yeah. And it looks like we got a card code here. Yep. We got a card in the thing. Is there anything else in here? Just to double check. Nope. Alrighty, we will put that away, and again, that's a steal and a half, y'all. Steal and a half on that record. Oof. Let's say if you find this out in the wild for like $6 or whatever, yeah, y'all, pick this one up. Cannot recommend enough. In fact, I will go ahead and, because I've got a special code here, those of you get ready. I will drop the link this code has in the chat here. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Jack Hayes. No comments or anything, but thank you very much. Oh, there. Yeah, I've been seeing you kind of spamming that thing. Did you hear about the Red Hot Chili Peppers tour? Yes, I did. Sounds cool. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. But okay, Hot Water Music. I've got a card here. I'm gonna drop a little thing into the chat. Give me just a mo. I will drop that link here, and then I will give you guys the code, and whoever wants this, you can have the digital version, because I'm not going to need it. Oh, sorry, hang on a sec. I see another thing here in the chat. Jane, I was wondering maybe you can help me out. I'm a big fan of grunge, getting into emo, as well as older emo, and I was wondering, do you know an emo grunge crossover? Good question. Emo grunge crossover. Off the top of my head, it's kind of hard to think of an emo grunge crossover. You'd probably be looking at a lot of really early proto-emo stuff, like you'd probably be looking at a lot of like maybe Sunny Day Real Estate would maybe be a good choice there, or like maybe even like some Slint, or maybe some other stuff. You know what? While I'm typing in this link and getting this set up, those of you in the chat, help. Sorry, I Help Jane Polion. Help Jane. I apologize for butchering your last name there. Help Jane. Give her some suggestions here for some good emo grunge sort of crossover groups. Let's say while I'm typing this up, I'm sure some of y'all can help her out with that. Let me just put this link in here. Give me just a mo. It's .com/vinyl. Rites of Spring, that's another good one. Basement, yeah, that's another good one. Maybe Helmet. They're not really an emo sort of cross. They're not really emo at all, but they are kind of that grunge. They're kind of grunge, but in like a later, they're not really grunge, but they are that 90s alternative kind of, I don't know, like Helmet. I like Helmet, and I feel like that's kind of the thing you're sort of looking for, they might kind of fit the box too. Seeing some stuff for like Title Fight, Jawbox, yeah, Basement is a good one. Yeah. I'd say a lot of good suggestions in there. Rites of Spring, I think I saw them too. Okay, there is the link. If any of y'all want to hit that up, and let me do a bit of clicky. Everything cool? Sorry, folks. I just need to. Sorry, need to check a few messages, check a few things, make sure everything's kosher. Sorry. Okay. All right. Apologies about that. And here we go. All right, back on it. There is Hum. That's a good suggestion. Texas is the reason. Yeah, another good one. See, I see you guys would know. You guys would come up with suggestions here. You would know. So that is the website there. I posted it in the chat, and I will put the link on here. It's kind of small. Hopefully my camera can focus it in enough to where you guys can see it. But there is the code. I'll try to bring it a little closer. Make it as big as I can. There we go. Oh, that's clear. That's a good focus. Alrighty. There's that code. If you want Hot Water Music's Light It Up, again, this is a good record. This was on my 2017 Besties. Again, if you want that record, that's the access code. T5R747YQRW. I'll keep that up here for a little bit longer, just so you can write that down or try to type that in, do whatever you want to do. Again, just whoever. I don't think this is a multiple download either. I think this is only one. I think this only has one download behind it. So it's first come, first serve. Whoever gets it, gets it. And I fucked up my camera angle doing that. So, Jawbreaker. Yeah, Jawbreaker. That's another good one. Melvin's. That's another good suggestion. Yeah. And, okay, there we go. And I'll just keep that for posterity. The code is no good now, but again, whoever has that, feel free. Not to say, like I say, Hot Water Music, great band. I'm actually a big fan of their album Caution from like, when was that? That was like 97? Oh, wait, no. Oh, excuse me. No, that was more like 2003. I don't know. Caution is a good record. Whenever the fuck that album came out, that Caution is a good record of theirs too. So, yeah. Alrighty, it looks like a few people got it. Looks like a lot of people got it. Okay, maybe. I don't know, maybe it's, again, it says, I'm gonna double check that. Because I think it said, enter access code. This coupon entitles you to a free download of this record in digital format. So it says it's only got one. 2003. Thank you, Chris. I was like, 97? Crash? That is way too early. Ugh. Oh, but hey, those of you that got this record, enjoy. It's a good one. It is a good one. I do enjoy it. And again, for $6, I'd say listen to that album and then tell me if picking that up for $6 on vinyl, on special colored variant vinyl, is a good deal. I think you'll agree with me on that. I got another one while I was there. I got another record while I was at Newberry. Again, another pretty good deal. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Another pretty good deal. Not as good of a deal, but again, another big, strung out. Another good Songs of Armor and Devotion. Another bestie. Another one from a bestie list. This was the 2019. Yeah, this was the 2019 record. I thought, this record, I still get a lot of mileage out of this record. I actually listen to this record a lot when I'm at the gym. Like, this is a great workout record. It's very, like, fast-paced, and it's got a very nice sort of beat. Again, I didn't get quite the steal as I did. I paid about like $18 for that. Again, I get for vinyl like that, that's still a pretty damn good price, you know? Again, and like, again, it was just sitting there for $18. I don't know. Again, this is just, again, another very solid record going for a downright steal. Oh, and this one, digital download included. So, hey, we got another one. Oh. Doesn't say it's like a special edition or like a colored variant or anything, but we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with this one. Again, Strung Out, another just really great band. Really underrated band, in my opinion, too. This band just kind of doesn't get enough love. They do have, they do have a pretty fervent fan base. Like, people are really, really into this band. But I don't know, they sometimes get kind of overlooked, or some people, I don't know, the argument with Strung Out is that they can be a little samey sometimes, and their singer has kind of a unique voice. He's got a very breathy, kind of, sort of not insanely powerful kind of voice, but like, I don't know, I dig it. I really, really dig it. So, but yeah, this one comes with a code too, so yeah, check that out. We'll check out the back. Say another. Again, these guys look exactly how you would imagine they would. Say neck tats, leather jackets. Say they've been around a while too. I think this is like their 7th or 8th record. I don't know. I'm sure you guys in the chat will correct me on that. But again, another really, really good one. Oh, gotta bail up. Thanks for jumping in, Entity of Darkness. Hey, hope you have a good day. Thanks for jumping in. The Strung Out here, the gold text is like kind of nice and embossed. It's kind of like nice, and you can't see that, but like it actually has texture to it. The Strung Out is like actually poking kind of out. It's like embossed. It's like kind of pressed out. Oh, that's a nice touch. That's a nice cool little touch. Let's see what else we got in here. We got pretty basic lyric sheets. Just say nothing special, nothing really going on. Just the words, white sheet of paper. Pretty cut and dry. What you would normally expect out of anything like this. Flamestar is leaving out too. Oh, I'd say thanks for jumping in, Flamestar. Let's just say, thanks Guitar Hero for putting me onto them. Yeah, I think. Didn't one of their songs was in a Guitar Hero game? I forget which one. But yeah, Strung Out had at least one song on Guitar Hero. Let's check out the record itself here. Let's see if there's anything going on here. Not really. Basic black variant. Say a nice, cool little sort of atom sort of thing going on there with the sticker. Yeah, but it's basic black. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. Not too many frills or anything crazy like that. Do we have a code? Ooh, we have a code. Oh, and this saves me a bit of trouble because this code is actually same website. So the same website I posted earlier. Head back over to there or stay on that website if you're already over there. And because it's the same one. And dum-de-dum. Let me just... Calling was featured in Warriors of Rock. Thank you. I knew it was probably Calling. But yeah. Oh, Caution was late 2002. Okay, that sounds 2002, 2000, early 2000s is when Caution came out. That sounds about right. But okay, the dropcards.com/vinyl, same website for this card. If you want a copy of Songs in Armor of Devotion, get your keyboards ready and type. Once it comes in the focus, type in. Come on, you know you wanna. You know you wanna. You did it last time. Come on. Focus, you bastard. Focus. If I back up, might be as good as it's gonna get. That's what I hate about this camera. I can't manually adjust it or focus it or do any nice camera tricks on it. It's literally just a webcam. Hopefully... You know what? If it doesn't focus here soon, I might just type it out. Can y'all see that well enough? If y'all can see that well enough, I will leave that up here. It looks like it's... Oh, there you go. There you go, you little bastard. Okay, there it is. I'm going to try to get my... There we go. Alrighty. Bingo. So there you go. If you're on drop cards, just go ahead and type that code in. I will leave that up there for a few more seconds, so those of y'all who are here can go ahead and type that in. And no manual focus is how you scare a filmmaker. Oh, Emily, don't I know it? Yeah. Oh. About to say, it's why I dislike using this. I'm just using this webcam for just like the stream. I don't know. Usually, if I'm gonna stream, I'll try to stream with like my DSLR. I have it set up through some Elgato peripherals and whatnot to where I can stream with that, and I can adjust my lens, I can adjust my focus, I can adjust everything I need to adjust, and I can actually use it like a camera. I'm using my basic bitch, just webcam ass webcam here, and it's literally just a camera and nothing else, and I can do basically nothing with it. So yeah, I don't like it, but again, it works for just basic situations like this. So okay, that's enough. Hopefully some of y'all were able to pick that up. But yeah, again, another banger record. Another album I've sung praises of. This was on my 2019 besties. I believe this was one, like, I'm gonna say this was like 18 or 19 on that particular list. It wasn't like tippy top of the list or anything, but again, great record. Great little record. Can't recommend it enough. Looks like some of y'all got it. Yeah, cool. Hey, again, enjoy. I hope you dig that. Those were the only two I picked up from Newberry. Yeah, but again, but I did pick up some other stuff. I went to a few record stores while I was in Boston. Primarily, I did a lot of stuff. There was this other shop. I want to make sure I get it right. Lovely little basement place that my buddy actually recommended called the Armageddon Shop. They actually gave me some merch here. They gave me a little sticker. Like Armageddon Shop. That is totally going on my CD player. Or my CD player. My CD player. That was what fell out of my mouth just now. This will go on my CD player after I spend... How long have I been doing this? An hour and 40 minutes talking about records. My brain doesn't work, y'all. I don't know, you've been watching me long enough. You know my brain doesn't work. But yeah, Armageddon Shop. Lovely little place. They have an excellent selection down there of like obscure like metal and like kind of, they had a lot of like cool crust punk kind of stuff too. Like their selection, if you are looking for like deep dives or if you're looking for stuff that's kind of hard to get, Armageddon Shop really had a lovely selection of stuff. Just those of you, again, metalheads, or those of you into like noise or kind of like experimental stuff, yeah, I would definitely recommend this place. Again, it's just a little basement shop. It's a little downstairs haunt. It's just kind of, it's a little bit out of the way. You kind of got to know where it is, but absolutely lovely little place. Really great selection of obscure stuff, of like stuff you wouldn't stuff that's like really hard to find, I would say, is probably stuff that's hard to find is probably one of the yeah, Emily, actually, yeah, it was Armageddon. That was literally where I went to right before I came downtown and met you over, and we went to Trillium. Yeah, that was literally, I was literally coming from there. That was the shop I was. This was actually the bag I was carrying around probably when you and I saw each other. So yeah, what to say. But okay, here's the thing: Armageddon Shop, great place to go if you want to find stuff that maybe is hard to find, or if you're like a metalhead who's looking for a really good deep cut or something like that. Absolutely great. And of course, my basic bitch ass goes to this obscure place to find obscure finds and walks out with the two most basic bitch choices he could probably get in the whole shop. Oh, of course. But again, I'd say these are not for nothing, y'all. Minor Threat, Out of Step. Yeah. About to say, I mean, I've gone on and on and on about how much I love Minor Threat. And yeah, this is basically their only full record. I don't know. Minor Threat never really released a full LP, but this is like the closest thing they have to an LP, basically. Let's say, yeah, there's Lyle, Jeff. There's good old young Ian McKay. Check him out. Steve, and hey, Brian Baker. Say, those of you who watched the How to Get Into Bad Religion, y'all should recognize Brian Baker, right? Him making the little, the little devil horn sign. Of course, hell yeah. But yeah, but yeah, Out of Step, absolutely lovely record. I actually have this sheep here. I'm wearing pants, so I can't like show you. That's a hell of a sentence. But I have this Minor Threat, this black sheep. I have it tattooed, like kind of like right here on my like lower thigh, like right about like here. Not in like a weird place. If I'm wearing like shorts, like kind of short shorts, you can kind of see it. But yeah, I actually have this tattooed on me. This was actually the first tattoo I ever got, was of this drawing of the sheep right there. But yeah, Minor Threat. Yeah, absolutely love this. This is a good one. Where'd I put my knife? There we go. And let me make sure on the right side here, right? Yep. Let me just carefully find a good place where I can poke. That's another sentence you don't want to take out of context. Giggity. Alrighty, let's just carefully, very carefully. There we go. Got it. And let's pop this bad boy open. Again, I don't. Again, this looks like a pretty basic reissue. Does this say when it was reissued? It might just flat out say on here. It doesn't, but yeah. Again, this is like just a nice little reissue of this album. Let's see if there's anything special. Did it say it had a download code? If this has a download code, I'll be happy to throw this one on here too. Yeah, you better believe I'll be happy to throw this one on here. Oh, another poster? Ooh, this doesn't look like a lyric sheet. Oh, it is. It's a lyric sheet. Oh, this is cool. It's like a lyric sheet, but it's made in kind of like it's got like the black sheep on there. It's got them. It's almost like a concert poster style, or like, it's like it's like the longer sort of poster formats, but it's just got the lyric sheet on there. That's cool. That's nice. Another nice photo of the band there. Very cool. Very nice. Again, I definitely like that. Definitely like that. Uh-oh. I see. Oh, we got a card. We got a card, folks. We got a download card. Another free one. Another free one coming out to... Man, y'all, I didn't like advertise this as like a giveaway stream or anything, but like y'all are Oh, y'all are getting some stuff today. Oh, let's check the record. Yep, looks like a basic black kind of thing here. I do like here on the sticker. There's actually the camera might not pick it up very well, but there's actually the little black sheep, the little black sheep, just going all around the circle there. I say that's a cool touch. That's a very cool touch. I like that. But yeah, that's cool. That is super cool. Yeah, cool. Say, again, happy to have this on vinyl. Happy to have any Minor Threat on vinyl. Again, they're one of my favorite bands. One of my favorite old school ass punk bands for sure. Big Minor Threat guy. But yeah, let's go ahead and I will give y'all the code here. Let me see. Okay, this one, give me a second to enter the URL here. I'll post that in the chat. Pretty basic here. It's basically from Discord's, not like modern day chat Discord. Discord's DISCHORD, Discord Records. Not Discord. Discord. Y'all know what I'm talking about here. But it's actually from the record company's actual website here, Discord Records' actual site. So let me just put that in. Put that there. Hopefully I spelled that right. No, I didn't. Glad I caught it. Boop. And there we go. All right. There it is. Let me do a little clicky here. Let me switch back over. Say if you want to head to that, and I will go ahead and give you all the code. For this one, though, it looks like you're going to have to make an account. Oh, that could be a bit of a bugbear, but tell you what, I can at least give you the code, and you can head to that website, create your account if you want to, but you can at least write down this code, and if you want to, you can just head to the link in the description there, if it will focus. I don't know, it looks like you might be able to work with that. Let me just... I'll try to hold it as still as I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's the code. But the problem is, with this website, it actually says you'll have to make an account in order to download this one. So that might take, I don't know how long that'll take for some of y'all, but you can at least write down the code, you know the website to go, and once you get your account made or whatever, if you want this album, again, like Minor Threat, I don't know, I can basically recommend everything Minor Threat did, so I'll leave that up there for a few more seconds here, just so y'all can get that taken down if you want. Say again, can't recommend this record enough, definitely feel free. And all right, there we go. Any of y'all who want to check out of Step, again, feel free. Again, it's one of those old school punk records that's like barely even 15 minutes long, if even that. But again, it is worth every single second of your time. And again, the other basic bitch record I got from this obscure kind of hole in the wall place to find hidden gems is Walk Among Us. To say one of the Misfits' best records. As I say, absolutely. Again, this is old school Danzig Misfits, so like the best, the only the real talk, the only Misfits really worth your time. What's real talk. But yeah, Walk Among Us, another classic ass punk record. Let me go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Let's see what we got here. This is probably my favorite Misfits record. I know a lot of folks like, Static Age and, what is it called? Chaos AD? No, it's not Chaos AD. It's, correct me, chat. I'm having a brain fart again. What was that one? Well, I'm a Walk Among Us guy. I love Walk Among Us. Something AD. It's something AD, like Realm AD or Chaos AD. I'm gonna kick myself when one of you in the chat actually pulls it up. But yeah. Oh my god. I forgot. Walk Among Us. Among Us. It only just... Okay, whoever made that joke is sus. You're officially sus. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, about to say. Earth AD. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. Earth AD. I knew it was something AD. Earth AD. Again, good records, but I personally love Walk Among Us. This is the one with... like, I Turned Into a Martian and Hate Breeders. This Mommy, Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight? That's off this record. Skulls, Astro Zombies. Yeah, just good stuff on this one. Good. Chaos AD is a Sepultura record. Yeah, that's why I was making that mistake. Yeah, I was getting my fucking wires. Yeah. I don't know. I've told y'all several times that my brain doesn't work, so... And this is, in fact, more proof of that. Do we get a code for this one? Oh, Danzig, did you give us a code, you cheap bastard? Did you give us a code? I don't know, man. I'd love to give these people a taste of your early work, you teeny little bastard. Nah, no code. No code, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. You know what? Okay, fun fact about Glenn Danzig, especially on this record. Like, okay, the Misfits, like Jerry Only, what's his name? Doyle Frankenstein, pretty big dudes. Pretty big, tall, beefy dudes. And the thing about Glenn, especially, well, when he was much younger, too, Glenn is pretty short. I think Glenn is only like 5'6", 5'5". He's a tiny dude. He's like shorter than you would imagine a guy like him would be. But I love how here on the cover it actually shows a picture of the band, and Danzig is like here. Danzig is right here, and you can just see how short he is compared to the rest of the guys. Like, he's already pretty tiny compared to the rest of them, but if you look really close, you can kind of see he's like, I swear to God, he's standing on a box. Like, he's standing on a little, like, shoebox or something to make him a little bit taller. Because, like, oh my God, just... I don't know, this is funny to me. Like, oh, Glenn. Oh, teeny little Glenn. But yeah, let's say pretty basic. Kind of sleeve insert now. Danzig is 5'3"? Oh, shit! I didn't even realize he was that short. Oh, wow. 5'3", y'all. Damn. I mean, nothing against being short. No, okay, here's the thing. Nothing against being short, okay? It's perfectly fine. Being short, there's nothing wrong with being short. It's funny because Glenn is like super, Glenn is like super... Glenn is super shitty about it, though. He, like, gets in people's faces about it, and he has, like, a weird complex about his height. He basically has, I don't know, Danzig kind of does have a little Napoleon complex. He totally does, and, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to come off like that, if it did come off like that. I'm sorry. That was probably... I mean, again, nothing wrong with being short. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But again, it's more that Danzig is, like, shitty about his shortness. So it's like, we can laugh at that. It's like, come on, dude. It's okay to be a short king. You can be a short king. You just, you got to own it. You got to own up and be, you know what? We love a short king in this house. Okay, do we not love a short king in this house? We adore a short king in this house. And, it's just that Danzig, you gotta, if you want to be a short king, you gotta act like a short king, Danzig, and just start acting like a short king. That's all I can say. Anything special about this variant? Not really. Say pretty basic black record. Pretty nice little background sort of thing here. Little notes on the back. Yeah. Again, pretty basic. Like, again, Armageddon Room, it totally had the vibe of a place that is, like, man, you go to Armageddon Room for, like, the hidden gem, you go there to pick up the obscure shit. That's a place you take someone to where you like impress them with your knowledge of what you know about. And of course, the only things I pick up are like the most basic. I like punk rock. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And again, these are both fantastic fucking records. I'd say not a goddamn thing bad will I say about either of these two records. So even though I did make fun, whatever. Again. Oh, yeah, y'all. That's it. Again, I'm sorry about the short thing. I didn't mean to make that like a weird. I don't know. Again, like y'all, you know what? Y'all just don't be like Danzig and be weird and mean and defensive about it. Just be a short king. It's all. You know what? I'm 5'11", and I am actually the shortest guy within the Rock Coliseum. Believe it or not, I am the shortest one in the Rock Coliseum, and I'm like 5'11". I'm pretty close to 6 foot, and like, I don't know, those guys are like tall kings. I am the short king. At least I like to think I'm the short king of that group. So you know what? Be a short king. If there's any lesson I hope you all take from our time together here today, be a short king. I believe that's everything. Yeah, that's everything that I picked up from Boston. Again, lovely. I had a blast in Boston. I really loved Boston. I mean, another good place. I'm about to say another good place. I know, Emily, you can vouch for this too. Trillium Brewery. If you're ever in Boston, definitely go check out Trillium. Even if you're not like a big drinker, of course, you know, if you're over 21. I know some of y'all might not be. Some of y'all watch. I don't know, my audience tends to skew kind of young, so if you can, if you're, you know, of age, definitely check out Trillium. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, Trillium, great place, especially a great brewery, especially if you're not particularly a beer drinker, because like their brews are like made to be like super sweet. They kind of specialize in sours that are like crazy super sweet and very tasteful. Their stouts are like really like flavorful. They got like a sort of chocolate cakes stout that is almost like exactly 1-to-1 like chocolate cake. It's like crazy. Can't recommend Trillium Brewery enough. Oh man, Boston was great. I just had a blast in Boston. Boston was probably one of my favorite legs of the entire trip, so can't say enough good things about that. And now we move on to Philly. Philly, like I already mentioned, when I was Too Many Games, it was where we got the short king of the chat, Saint DeVito here. About to say, a praise be to our short king. And yeah, this Philly, I really only hit up one place while I was in Philly. I hit up, actually, but I did pick up a lot there. Repo Records. I'm actually wearing a t-shirt that I got from Repo. I'll try to stand up and give you all kind of a better sort of view here. Repo Records, right there, Philadelphia. This was right off of... Does my shirt say? No, it doesn't. South Street. Yes, right on South Street. Right near the Delaware River, actually. Lovely little strip of shops on South Street. I spent a decent amount of time on South Street while I was in Philly. I wasn't in Philly for too crazy long, but I did get the chance to peek into Repo Records here. A pretty notable place in Philly. And I picked up some gems from there as well. From their used section, I actually found a cool little gem. Something that I really particularly enjoy. Stray Cats. Yeah. Built for speed. I believe this is actually... I got this in the used section, and I believe this is an original pressing. I didn't do my homework too crazy extensively, but it looks pretty authentic. But again, this is... Stray Cats, I've talked about them occasionally on the channel. I think I even reviewed one of their albums. They had a big comeback album, I want to say in 2018? Maybe? Feel free to correct me on that. But, actually, wasn't it 2020? Well, it was fairly recent. They did just like a little comeback album. But yes, Stray Cats is Brian Setzer's first big notable band. And yeah, the thing is, this was a band from the 80s that actually threw back to the 50s, was kind of their gimmick. They were making like sort of 50s, sort of greaser kind of music. You can kind of see from everything here. Like this looks straight up like a record from the 50s. But this came out in 81. This was an 80s kind of band. And yeah, this is just, you know, if this is an original pressing, it is in pretty damn good shape. I'm trying to check out the label here. Looking for any signs I know to look out for. I mean, looks pretty okay. Again, basic black vinyl. And, you know, it's almost... This might be a repressing because it's almost in, like, too good a shape. You know, like, there are barely any scratches on this. There is, like, the label and even the sleeve is in pretty good shape. I'll bet this might be... I think this might be some kind of repressing. I'll have to do a deeper dig when I actually look in on this. But yeah, this was actually again, the Stray Cats, their gimmick was they were an 80s band, but they tried to throw back to the 50s. Yeah, and yep, Stray Cats was Brian Setzer. This was way, way before Brian Setzer Orchestra or any of the other stuff he would do afterwards. I know Brian Setzer, his big thing is he loves throwbacks. Like, he is a big he loves to throw back to the 50s or to throw back to jazz and swing. And I don't know, he is really into the old school stuff. But this is the record that has a lot. If you've heard of a lot of their stuff, if you've heard of them, this is the record that has a lot of stuff on it. This is the one with Rock This Town and Stray Cat Strut. You may have heard Rumble in Brighton is another big one of theirs. Like, if you've heard, they also tend to do a lot of covers from a lot of 50s, notable 50s hits, like everybody did in the 50s. You know, it's a good little record. Again, Stray Cats, they're one of those bands, I get why they don't get a lot of love, just because they're super gimmicky and, you know, they're very niche. There's a certain, not everybody is really going to dig this. But, you know, to those of you who do dig, who would kind of be down for almost like an 80s punk sort of thing that sounds like a 50s kind of... If punk rock had been invented in the 50s, Stray Cats is kind of, sort of, almost what that could have sounded like, potentially. I don't know, they got a lot of good songs, and I like the Stray Cats. That's all I can really say about that. And this is a pretty good record to check out, too. I could recommend this for, like... If you want to try to get into them, try to see what they're about. Built for Speed. This is a good record to just try to check out. And again, I got this for like $10. $10 for this. Yeah, I'll pay $10 for this record. Hell yeah. Do I like the Cramps? They're kind of like Stray Cats on acid. Yeah, I do like the Cramps. I don't know if I'd call them Stray Cats on acid, but I kind of see where you're coming from there. I kind of see where your head's at. But yeah, I like the Cramps too. I like the Cramps again. Also, kind of a throwback, kind of a 50s sort of vibe. Hey, I like them. I like both of those. Oh yeah, Rock This Town. Oh yeah, again, they've been in Guitar Hero too. So again, another good one to check out. Yeah, absolutely. Stray Cats are played a lot in retro radio. Yeah, I can imagine that. Again, they're a very retro band. They were a very big throwback band. But no, they were big in the 80s. They came around in like the super early 80s was when they were super big. They went from the 80s to, I want to say, like the early 90s. I think that like they were one of many, many bands that grunge... I want to say grunge killed them, but I don't know. The Stray Cats... We're never necessarily trying to compete with grunge, but I don't know. Like a lot of bands, like a lot of bands from the 70s and 80s, the 90s pretty much just straight up killed them. So, but no, yeah, good stuff. My dad is also a big Stray Cats fan. That's one of the few bands that we can actually talk about like together. So like, Yeah, I like Stray Cats. I can get into Stray Cats. Another one I picked up from Repo. Again, I got a pretty damn good deal on this one. I know some of y'all will probably recognize this. Touche Amore, Stage 4. Yeah, found this for like $20 over there. Fantastic record. Probably the best record Touche Amore would ever make, at least up to this point, I would say. It's a sad record though. Sad, just heartbreaking record here. This record is basically about lead singer Jeremy Holm, about his mother dying of cancer, and like it's a heavy one. It's a heavy listen. It is a hell of a ride to take, this album, but I cannot recommend enough, honestly. A very, very nice record. Ken the Parched Man, that's a good way of putting it. It hurts. It's a record that can hurt you in like the best way possible. And yeah, again, those records that cover these really heavy topics like that. Yeah, this is a record that can and probably will like hurt to listen to, but it's so absolutely worth the experience. Phenomenal music on this one. About to say, if this one has a code, I'd be happy to give this out to some of y'all here. Yep, there's the sleeve insert. Again, it's basically just it's kind of the square sections that were left out of this. That's a nice touch. I really like that. Yep, there's Nate, or yeah. Say, is this a colored variant? No, just a basic black. Say basic black. Nothing too crazy going on there with the actual record itself. I do hear something else. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we got a card. We got a card, folks. Who wants another download? Y'all up for another download? Because I got another download for you. About to say, that's good. That's good. I'm happy to give this one out to y'all. This one is another Drop Cards vinyl. I'll go ahead and put that link. I'll go ahead and type that link in the chat here for y'all. Again, it's been a little minute, but dropcards.com/vinyl. There we go. That's the link. Let me click back over here, and if y'all want to go back to that site, I will put this code in here. And if you would like Stage 4, you would like a digital copy of Stage 4, definitely feel free. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. There's the code. And about to say, feel free to go to that site and enter that code. Again, with these drop cards codes, it seems like they're getting multiple downloads. So, like, I don't know, a lot of y'all could probably pick this one up. I don't know, as long as it wants to do it, feel free to take advantage of it. Like I say, I don't need these digital copies. Y'all are more than welcome to them. Oh, hey, Descending. How are you today? First time catching me live. Oh, cool. Well, thanks for hopping in. Like I say, this isn't anything. We're just chilling. We're just chilling out. We're just having a good time going through some of the vinyl I picked up while I was on vacation. A lot of these vinyls have vinyls. A lot of this vinyl has free digital codes, and I'm just giving them away here. Again, I'm going to leave that on there for a few more seconds, and boom. Looks like we got folks. All right. About to say, those of you who were able to pick that one up, well, hey, focus back on me. Come on. Focus back. Focus, camera. Oh, let's be blurry for a sec while the camera. Let me get more center in frame here. Come on. Hey, camera. Come on. You know what? Let me try something. I'm still here. I'm just trying to get it to... Oh, come on. Camera. Oh, damn it. No, I don't want to be blurry for the rest of the stream. Come on, focus. Focus on me. Focus on me. What do I have to do to get you to focus? Ugh. On me. God damn it. Well, alrighty. But, let me see if I can fix this real quick. Because, yeah, it's stuck on, like, close-up. I need it to, like, zoom out. Zoom. Okay. Okay, on this. And now zoom. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Oh, come on. I hope it fixes itself. Oh, that's why I hate this camera. I cannot manually focus this. I can do literally nothing. It's just I have to pray that the god of autofocus decides to bless me. Ah, come on. What do I got to do to fix this? Okay, hang on a sec. I'm still here. I'm just going to leave it closed for a little bit. Let it let it rest for a little bit. Let it kind of blink and see if it can adjust itself. See if it can, stop being weird. And yeah. Are we... Ah, damn it. Well, we might just have to be blurry. Maybe it'll just wake up when it decides to wake up. You know what? I'll go through my next record here. Actually, I'm on my last record from the trip. So we'll see if it holds up until the end of this. Maybe if I pull out the last record I got here, it'll focus. And give it a minute, maybe. Oh, looks like it. Oh, yeah, come on, focus on the big thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, finally we got it back. Alrighty. Oh, that's why I don't like to stream with this camera. Alrighty. So, and I'm holding it upside down. Of course I am. Again, I see some of y'all talking about Bad Religion in the chat, and hey, speak of the devil, look what I picked up. Haha, that is Generator. Yeah, Generator. Yeah. Even though I kind of talked shit on this record, I didn't talk shit on this record necessarily. It's a good record, folks. It is a good record. I do like Generator. Again, it's just one of those records that, again, for the purposes of like a how to get into, for the purposes of like accessibility, this is not like their most easily accessible record. This is just, it's a good record. It's just one I wouldn't recommend to someone who's brand spanking new to the band necessarily. But again, really happy to find this on vinyl. Absolutely super duper happy. Oh, speak of the devil, Andrew Conkey, I just gotta say, got into Bad Religion on your recommendation, and yeah, Process of Belief is really good. Even as a Christian, it's okay to question things. Yeah, the lyrics are impactful. Yeah, like I say, like Bad Religion, I don't know, like I got into Bad Religion while I was a Christian too, and honestly, I don't know, I felt like their lyrics were not a threat to their lyrics were definitely not like a threat to my personal, well, I say that, but then I didn't stay a Christian. But no, even then, at the same time, you could tell like they were coming from a place of honesty. That's what I like about Bad Religion. They have a lot of criticism about religion. They have a lot of criticisms about, America and the right wing and a lot of the shit that's wrong with, religion and American philosophy and a lot of this stuff like that. But it comes from a very intelligent place. It comes from a very kind of earnestly insightful place. It's not, I don't know, it is one of those records you can just really just sit, they are one of those bands you can just engage with lyrically, and you can engage with them for the energy and for the vibe they put out, but they seem level-headed about a lot of stuff. It is, it's not just there is a lot of fuck you to it, but it's not just about the fuck you. They seem like reasonable guys. They seem like very sane, very level-headed people, and like that's one thing I've always loved about them. And yeah, again, Bad Religion, Cannot cannot recommend enough. Cannot recommend enough. Let me go through some of the comments here. Yeah. Again, even the back cover here, Emily. You can hear Atomic Garden. I'm almost positive this shot right here from the back cover. I'm almost positive this was taken from the Atomic Garden video. Like I believe this exact shot is in the video. But yeah. Again, another fantastic. Again, repressing. Not to say but who cares? But I certainly don't care. I certainly don't mind. I'm just here for the record. Again, looks like pretty basic, pretty bare bones. I mean, pretty basic. Again, there's the old Epitaph logo, like the old Epitaph logo. Like, if I can get that center there, yeah, check that out. Like, that is the old school Epitaph logo. That is pre-curly Q text and pre-nice fancy. No, that is just straight up old school, man. I like that. I super duper like that. Let's see what else we got. Does this one have a card? I'd be willing to give that one out if it's got a card. No card. Sorry, folks. No more giveaways, it looks like, because we're on basically our almost last record here. And, yep. But, yeah, Generator, again, another great get. I don't know, Repo Records, I don't know. Again, it's a smaller kind of joint. It's it's not a super huge location, but they had a lot of good stuff. They had a lot of, nice gets. This was obviously a very nice get. And check out the lyric sheet here. Check out that. What to say? That is a nice. I don't know. The camera's getting some glare off of this here, but again, lovely artwork. That is one thing I do really like about Generator. It does have some of the better artwork that this era of the band would have. Like this, I don't know. This album is very cool looking compared to some of their other stuff. It does have a very nice art style to it. I say no other Bad Religion record really looks or feels like this. So like from a pure aesthetic standpoint, yeah, I can totally get behind this. And I'm holding it upside down again because I'm kind of dumb like that. But yeah, I say very, very pretty, very, very pretty one. But yep, that's to say again, another great record. And again, I also picked up this shirt there. Nice little shirt. And again, while I was at Too Many Games, I also picked up, again, say praise to Saint DeVito. I picked this up while I was up there too. Again, I kind of hated it. Here's the thing. So Too Many Games was kind of it was kind of what I built the vacation around. Too Many Games was going to be my last stop on this vacation. And I figured, I'll start in Indiana, drive to Toronto, then drive from Toronto to Boston, then drive from Boston to Philly, and then drive to Philly home. Each one of those drives is about 8 to 10-ish hours or so. So that made for a nice little cycle of driving. And, it was a nice sort of cycle of spend a few days at a place, drive 8 hours, spend a few days at a place, drive 8 hours, etc., etc. Very doable, very nice way to kind of make that work out. I'm glad I was able to make that work out the way it did. But here's the thing. Too Many Games was the very, very last thing I was able to do on the very, very last day I was in Philly. And here was the problem with that. Okay. I had spent a good 3 days walking all over the streets of Toronto. That is a walking city for sure. Again, it's one of those cities you don't necessarily want to drive through if you don't have to. But I spent 3 days walking my ass off in Toronto. I drove to Boston, spent 3 days walking all across Boston, all over the city. Then I went to Philly and spent a couple of days walking all through downtown Philadelphia, getting to see the sights, getting to do what I could. I was hoofing it on this trip. I did more steps. I probably did more steps on this trip than I have in the last 3 to 6 months. So much walking during this trip. And by the time I got to Too Many Games, again, I was walked the fuck out. Like, oh my god, my feet literally had both of my feet had huge blisters on them by this point. Like I was tired. I had done so much walking that I was literally starting to feel it in like my hips. Like, you ever walk so goddamn much that you're literally like almost kind of you're almost kind of proto hobbling because like you can feel, especially if you've got like blisters on your feet and you're not walking right. I started to like literally feel it in my basically by the time I got to too many games, my feet were crying, absolutely crying. And I don't know. And too many games is a con, Usually at a con, you spend a lot of time walking and going around and doing stuff. And like my feet were just like, no, no, no. It's like, this is nice. This is cool. But no, we're done. We check out. We're crash. Like, we're done. We give up. We give up. So I got to too many games and my feet were just like, I don't know. They just rebelled against me. So I didn't spend a ton of time at too many games, but I did get to at least peek my head in. And I picked up that little dandy. Too many games is also a con. The thing with too many cons, not this year. The thing with too many games is it's like a big used games con. Like, it's a great place to go if you're into used games and you want to pick up like retro games, especially. Like, oh man, some of the holy grails I saw walking through too many games. Oh, especially as someone who like kind of sorta is a retro. I like to pretend I'm a retro collector. I love retro games. I have a very modest collection, but I do collect when I can. And there was so much cool stuff there. But this was also at the end of my trip where I had spent most of my spending money. So I go to too many games. Tired and broke when it's a con all about walking and buying shit. Do not recommend. 2 out of 10. That experience I do not recommend. Too Many Games was very nice. Very nice experience. For what time I was able to spend there. Very nice. Cool little arcade setup there. Let's say some cool panels. Nobody recognized me, which was super nice. I really like that. Or at least nobody... I actually got a message on Twitter from someone who said, "Hey, I thought I saw you walking through Too Many Games, but I figured that wasn't you." About to say, why would you be in Philadelphia? I was in Philadelphia. That was me. So I guess I got recognized by at least one person, but they didn't think it was me. So I didn't get like directly recognized, which was cool. But no, Too Many Games was great. I'm probably going to have to try that again. The thing is, I want to go back to Too Many Games when I'm well rested and I have some actual money to spend because like... Johnny Rock. Did I see Rule of Rose on PS2? Yup. I totally saw. I saw almost every single golden goose in retro collecting that I think you could find. I saw a few little Samsons there, the NES little Samsons. I saw a few of those. I saw what was some of the other ones? I'm trying to think of. Oh, I saw a lot of like rare games. I saw a lot of stuff that was like, oh my god, like you actually have that? Like I saw like a I saw a few ZX Spectrums going on sale there. A few what was the little the Vertex gaming, the the one from the 80s that's, it's like made of whatever. I don't want to bore you to death here, but I saw a lot of cool things. And Get 'em Steve Dave actually does bring up a good point here. Did you see Doug Walker? He was there. Fun fact, I did. I didn't like run into him. I didn't like, I didn't like confront him. I didn't like get like in his face or anything. But I did. The thing is, they had a table set up. The Channel Awesome people, they had a table set up there, and I did see when I did briefly see when Doug and Brad Jones were there, and fun fact, like nobody. Okay, I can only speak for my experience, and I wasn't there for very long, so you know what? I don't want to tell tales out of school. I don't want to spread gossip or anything weird like that. But I did see the Channel Awesome table. I did see Doug and his little crew there. I saw Brad. Brad wasn't wearing a mask. For at least when I was there, he wasn't wearing a mask. So, but yeah, I did see them there. And, here's the thing. Nobody was at that table. Nobody was at that table when I was there. Like, I don't know, maybe they had, maybe they picked up later in the day, or maybe I was just there at a time when everyone had already come by. I'm not gonna say it's like, whatever, it is what it is. I don't know, that could just be my experience of their tape. That could have just been my singular experience. Again, maybe they already had their big traffic and I just caught the tail end of it. Perhaps not. But while I was there, nobody was there. Nobody was coming to their table. Every other table around them got more traffic. The Cinemasker table got tons of traffic. Like, even a lot of the little people selling their artwork and everything, they got tons of traffic. I don't know, this was a very busy con. So, like, there were a lot of people there. It's hard to find a table that didn't have some kind of traffic, and, like, nobody was at the Channel Awesome table. Like, no one. Oh. But that's all I'll say about that. I mean, and I don't want to tell tales out of school. I don't want to spread gossip or anything, That was just my singular experience of that particular moment in time. Take whatever you want to take from that. But yeah, nobody was at that Channel Awesome table, and like, good for them. Good for the people who were able to avoid that. They had a panel there apparently too. I think I came in after their panels came in too. So like, yeah, no, but again, that's all I'll say. I don't want to, again, touchy subject, touchy topic. Let's move on. But yeah, no, that is, oh wait, I have one more, that I can pull out here real quick. Again, this wasn't even a record I picked up on the trip. This was actually, when I got back in town, I still had an extra day in Indy. I had an extra day off from like work and everything. And I figured, you know what, I got one more day. I'll just chill in Indy for a bit. I'll just, do whatever and still just do my thing. I went to a local record store called Square Cat Vinyl here in Indy. The thing is, I went to that place. The thing with Square Cat Vinyl, their thing is that they're mainly a record store, but they also have a nice little coffee bar and a nice little actual bar there as well. And their coffee's pretty good. Honestly, they source from a local coffee maker here in Indy called a Tinker Coffee. I love Square Cat. It's down in Broad Ripple. Lovely little place. I love to pick up coffee down there. I was in the neighborhood. I actually just went in for a coffee. But of course, I'm in a record store. I'm going to poke around. I'm going to thumb through. I'm going to see what you have. And they did have something cool in the used section. And this was kind of the last sort of vinyl I picked up while I was on vacation. Again, a nice little welcome home sort of treat for myself here. Check this bad boy out. Yeah. OG pressing too. Inagata Davida, y'all. Oh. About to say. Yeah, do y'all like that Iron Butterfly? Are y'all feeling, hey Marge, remember when we used to make out to this hymn? Oh yeah. Like OG pressing too, it's kind of in shitty shape. Like you can, I think I got this for like, yeah, $9. I paid like $9 for this. I probably shouldn't have even paid that. Like the cover to this actually has like a lot of like water damage. Like you can kind of tell, yeah, it's not in great shape. Well, the actual sleeve itself isn't in fantastic shape, but I haven't played the record yet, but the record, it looks okay. It looks like passable. And again, like check out the old school sleeve that isn't even really a sleeve. It's just an ad for like other record companies, like for other record companies and their own stuff here. Like, yeah, check out, and the back is also just an ad. It's literally like a retail. Is that like a rebate thing? Yeah, that's. Oh no, it's like a mail order kind of thing. Yeah. So if you want the biggest bargains on record, if you want some Warner replies, some Lost Leaders, if you want Frank Zappa's Zapped or songbook, if you're looking for that, you can totally mail order that. Yeah, about to say the record itself is in its own. The record itself is actually in like its own little plastic sleeve here. They have the courtesy to do that. But I pulled this out. The record itself, it's got some pretty noticeable scratches on there. It ain't vintage by any means, but it looks playable. I have records in worse condition that played pretty decently, but as you can see there we go. Yep, the whole side 2 of this record is just In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. The whole 17-minute cuts, the OG album release cuts of this bad boy. Like yeah, I don't know, that's worth $10 to me. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, even if it is beat the fuck up, even if it is just really, really just kind of, I don't know, this cover is not in good shape. It's really not, but as long as the record's okay, and this is just like a good one to just have for just like, I don't know, posterity's sake. It's In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is worth having on vinyl. That'll be a nice jam. I don't know, next time I'm inebriated. That'll be a good one to throw on and just have a good little fun time with. So, alrighty. Well, y'all, that is the lot. That is the lot of it. Oh, so yeah. Those are all of... That's pretty much everything I picked up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, hey. Oh, random... Oh, no, that's a dollar coin. Oh, I thought, oh, is that a loonie? Oh, no, that's... but... Got $1. But yeah, that's basically everything I picked up while I was on vacation here. Oh shit, the minor threats thing. Oh, I didn't put that back in the sleeve. Oop, I will do that after I finish up here. But yeah, so that's basically everything here. Before I leave here, before we kind of shut down things, again, thank you all for jumping on here. Let me catch up with the chat a little, make sure I didn't miss anything too crazy. Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, that's my haul. Again, pretty nice collection of stuff here. I spent way too much goddamn money on vinyl. Oh, I really did. But before we wrap up here, I figure I could kind of update y'all on just where we're kind of at. Oh yeah, RID PR. We do America. Yeah, America does have dollar coins. I actually, while I was in Boston on the subway, I actually got a bunch of these for a thing. Yeah, we do have dollar coins in the U.S. They're sometimes called Sacagawea dollars, but this one, because they have pictures of the old ones had pictures of Sacagawea on them. But I think they changed them somewhere along the line to not have Sacagawea on some variants, because this one has, I think that if you can see that, that's like Abe Lincoln on this. But yeah, America does have dollar coins. They're not typically common, especially right now because we're going through a big coin shortage. But yeah, America has dollar coins. Kind of like the Canadian loonie almost, but again, they're not as typically common, especially these days when no one carries cash. But again, when I was on the subway, I paid for something with a 20, and they just gave me a bunch of dollar coins back as change instead of like bills. So yeah. But yeah, That is a thing. Americans, we do have dollar coins. We just don't use them terribly often. It's kind of rare depending on where you're at. But okay, real quick, I figured I would just kind of give you guys a little update on where we're at, where things are kind of just in general. Like, here's the thing. I'm getting things, again, this vacation was very helpful. Very, very helpful for my like mental and emotional state. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more calm, a lot more at ease about things. Um, this vacation was very helpful. I got a lot. I took care of a lot of loose ends on this vacation. This was a very, very healing experience for me, just overall. So that was good. And I've been working here to, again, fix my setup on some things, get my editing desk. You can kind of see it back there in the back. I don't know. I use a Mac to edit most of my video stuff, and I had a ton of problems with the Big Sur update. If any of y'all are Mac literate and you know what Big Sur is, like, I was one of the poor fuckers who got absolutely fucked by that buggy initial release of Big Sur. Like, this is how bad it is. I only now have fixed all of the problems that came from the Big Sur rollout. Yes, really. Holy fuck. That was a fly in my ointment. That was a thing in the background I never really got a chance to talk about. But yeah, Big Sur just fucked my setup over so bad. Apple is dropping the ball so bad here in a lot of different respects. I don't know, from a video editing kind of standpoint, at least, like, God, y'all, Apple, quit tempting me to switch to Premiere, because I really don't want to switch to Premiere, because I hate Adobe and I hate giving them money. Please don't make me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, y'all remember when Big Sur literally fried my computer when I first installed it. Yeah, I was still having minor issues and minor stuff going on in the background even after I got it fixed. Just, again, I don't want to bore y'all to tears who have been kind enough to stay on for this long, but like, oh my God, the absolute nightmare that Big Sur and Apple in general has just put me through here. Again, don't tempt me, Apple. Please quit tempting me to switch to something else, because I've been a very loyal customer for your video editing stuff, at least for the last literal 15 years. I really would rather not have to learn something new here, you know. It is what it is. But I got that finally fixed up. I got a lot of things hammered out. With, I don't know, I got a lot of things hammered. I got a lot of technical issues finally taken care of. So shooting and actually the more technical side of things is much better, much focused. About to say, I've been able to hammer out a lot of that. So when we do get more into things, it'll be less of a hassle. It'll be a lot easier to just get stuff out. That being said, I do want to just kind of drop something on you guys. FIMI Q3, if you haven't already guessed by like the dates and the kind of general lateness of things, I'm sorry, but it's not happening. I gave y'all kind of a heads up that FIMI Q3 was a maybe not situation, and I did want to try to get it done if I could, but like, nah, FIMI Q3, I hate to say it, but it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I need more time to just sort of figure out where I want to take the channel and what sort of videos I want to be making. And FIMI Q3, again, if I were to do it, it would be in a mad dash, super duper rush. And I don't want to do that, because that was part of the thing that was causing me to lose my fucking nuggets over shit. So I have to say, I hate to break it to you, and I apologize if that upsets you, or if that ain't news you want to hear necessarily, but Femi quarter 3 won't happen. Um, I, you know what? I'll try to sort of do a Femi for a sort of closing Femi thing. We'll do a thing if we can for the end of the year. For like, I don't know, we might pick up a few loose ends before 2021 is out. We'll try to do that again. We'll still do a best and worst. If absolutely nothing else, we'll still do a best and worst albums of 2021 for sure. But I did want to just let you guys know about that and let you know that, like, real talk, I have just, when it comes to newer music, I have just not had the same kind of passion for like new releases as I've had in the past. I don't know. Part of it might just be that 2020 has been a very bloated year. Just bloated in that there's just so much stuff to cover. There is so much stuff that has dropped out. I mean, good, bad, and ugly in that respect, but so many notable releases. You know, good, bad. There's been a lot, just a lot of stuff that's come out, and like just, I don't know. I have really burnt myself. I've just burnt myself out trying to keep up with it. Just trying to, I don't know, just drowning in the hype cycle of it all and just losing my mind over scheduling and trying to talk about things while they're relevant and having this take and having the wrong take and having the right take and causing controversy and adding to the discussion. It's so tiring, y'all. And it's not something I take a lot of enjoyment out of anymore. Like, honestly, I don't take a lot of enjoyment. I mean, I still listen to new music when I can, but it's like having to have this sort of critical voice and this sort of opinion that, oh, it goes this way or it steers. Having my opinion have to matter in some kind of, I don't know. That's something that I'm not as, I don't know. It's something I've been wrestling with, you know, because like, I don't know. Again, I don't want to get too, I don't want this to be like a therapy session or anything, but I do want to be honest with you guys. It's not something I have the same amount of passion for anymore. And I don't like being that part of the hype cycle. I don't like being a part of, oh, Fantano has this take and Todd has this take, but Crash has this take and Spectrum Pulse and, oh, is this and like, oh, can you believe this take that Crash? Who cares? Like, who fucking cares? That's not real. It's one of those, I don't know, that whole site. It's not something I have that much. When it comes to new music, at least, brand spanking new releases, you know, the whole Femi cycle, the whole sort of new review cycle, that's where I boiled it down, and that was where the main issue I was having was really coming with. And I don't know, those aren't the videos. Again, I'm just letting you know about this because, I don't know, a lot of that factors into the Femis. It factors into like the year-end lists, and I know you guys do like those videos, but those are the videos that I'm really not enjoying making that much. I love making like how to get intos and longer series videos and the more essay style stuff. I love doing that. I still like doing that. And I really, really enjoy doing that. I couldn't see myself not doing those. Like, that's something I do want to do. But as far as like the new music cycle of things, I don't, at this point, I'm not sure is all I want to say. I'm not sure where we'll be with that. And I don't know. It's something I need more time away from is what I mean, is what I'm trying to come across here. And that means, again, I do want to do a best and worst of 2021 if absolutely nothing else, because again, I would love to just show you the albums I liked, maybe a few albums I didn't quite care for, but it's not something I have as much passion for, and being a part of that whole critical discussion. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I ever really, I don't know. It's complicated. My feelings are complicated, and hard to put into a reasonable amount of words. So I'm just taking a bit of a longer break from that. So we'll try to get a FIMI of some type done near the end of the year, if nothing else. And if absolutely nothing else, year-end lists will happen for sure. We'll do year-end lists. I want to do year-end lists, if absolutely nothing else. But in taking some time away, I saw that was the thing that was really sort of bringing me down. And again, I just want to let you know that may or may not be a thing that still happens over here. I don't know. Again, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm taking a bit more time away from that side of things to just kind of clear my head, to kind of just see if that I'm still deciding what I want to do on that front. But like Scott Basler, like you've said in the chat, it's impossible to keep up with everything that comes out. And it's impossible to keep up. And that is beyond gospel, especially this year when so much stuff has come out. So much stuff has come out. And like, I just dread it. I dread having to talk about it. And that is no way. I don't know, if you dread talking about it, you won't give people a good discussion. You won't give people what they want to hear out of it. And it's not worth doing it like that, So, but I don't know. I just wanted to be kind of honest with you guys and just kind of lay that out there. Another big thing too is, I haven't had nearly the same amount of time to devote to listening to new music. I don't know. The short version, during the pandemic, I actually started a new day job, which is cool. It's a nice job. I'm liking it so far. I've been doing it for about almost a whole year now, actually. So I got a new day job, but the problem is that new day job also drastically takes away from the amount of time I have to listen to new music. Like, I don't know, my old day job, I could literally listen to new music while I was working all day. And that was when I got a lot of listening done. I've said this on the show before. Yeah, I used to do a lot of my listening log stuff while I was at work. My new job doesn't really allow me to do that nearly as much. So I don't have the time to devote to listening to a lot of new music anymore. Not nearly as much time as I used to have. And on top of that, more stuff just keeps coming out. It's been a super duper busy year. So I have more stuff I need to listen to with less time to do it, and more crunch and more just absolute mind-melting madness to get videos. Yeah, I mean, y'all, I collapsed under the pressure of it all. I'll cop to it. I collapsed under the pressure of all that. And again, my schedule just doesn't necessarily line up for stuff like that. So I just kind of want to, again, I haven't made up my mind on what that's going to look like. I just straight up, I haven't decided what that's going to look like. But the whole newer music, newer releases thing, that we might see a bit of a lesser sort of presence of that on the show going forward. And I don't know, I usually only do FIMIs every quarterly, so I know it's even less of a presence, but I don't know, y'all. I haven't decided what I'm going to do on that front, but I just wanted to honestly let you know that may be a thing. I will certainly keep you posted. I will certainly let you know in some fashion, but yeah, again, I'll still be out here. I still, like, YouTube is something I still want to do. It is still something I take a lot of passion and a lot of joy out of, and out interacting with y'all, and, even streaming, which I know I don't do enough. But I don't know, there's still a lot out of this job I really do enjoy. But I need to kind of focus on the stuff that I do enjoy, on the things that I do really like doing, and the things that, you guys really enjoy. I don't know, to be honest, a lot of the new release stuff, I mean, it gets views. The year-end stuff also really gets views, but like the FIMIs, I don't know, they don't do as well as you might guess. I mean, I don't know. considering what it is, I'd figure it would do better. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling at this point, but y'all kind of get where I'm at here. But I don't know. I just want to let you know it's kind of where I'm at right now with things. I'm going to take a few, probably at least another month, kind of just to where I can just chill and relax and kind of decide what direction I want to take the channel. I but I have definitely kind of leveled out a bit. I've decided what works and what isn't working, and over the next few weeks, I will probably be spending some time deciding what direction we should take and what we'll need to do to kind of mitigate that and make things, I don't know, make this process enjoyable again, make it fun again, because there is a lot to this that is very fun and very enjoyable, but being under the gun, being under so much crunch, being under so many invisible deadlines and missing out on stuff and, actually reviewing stuff and have people jump down your throat or have people go nuts or, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's a work in progress. And, but I did want to pop on here and let you know that, yeah, we're working on it. We're doing what we can. And, I just want to thank you guys for, again, sticking with me here while we've been going through this. And, again, I sincerely appreciate it. Those of you who've jumped on here into the chat here, I sincerely appreciate it. Hey, I don't know, just for us to goof around and just check out some vinyl, and I don't know, I even got to give away some cool music to y'all. That's always cool. That's always cool. I'm happy to give away some. I don't know, some of y'all got some damn good albums out of this stream. If nothing else, I'm happy I could do that for you. But I don't know. Thank you all very much for jumping in. Thank you for interacting and staying subbed and doing everything else. I think we're going to wrap things up here now. I'm basically just rambling at this point, but thank you all for hopping on. I appreciate it. And I will keep you guys posted. Again, I'll be on like Twitter and TikTok and all my social stuff. If you're in the Discord if you're in the private Discord server, I'm often in there. I often like to post updates I'm not always great about this, but I like to post my updates there first when stuff is happening. So if that's a thing, feel free to check that out. But yeah, again, thank you all for joining. I will keep you posted. Hopefully you won't be waiting too long to hear from me again. But I will be sure to let you know when that is. Like I say, if nothing else, we'll get a best of list out. That's definitely, we'll get a best of and a worst of. We'll do our 2021 year ends. But I'm still deciding what the next thing is going to be, and I will let you know. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you coming out here tonight, and I hope you all enjoy.